Starlight. We can talk about. Yeah, oh, Starlight. Starlight. Starlight.
Starbright.
Yes, so Starlight. I don't.
Speaking of Starlight, Stardim is more like it. So speaking of Stardim, let's let's get this out of the way.
I had not spoken on Hello Starlight for quite some time.
It's fucking crazy around here. Like, it's totally fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's been crazy as far as Starlight goes.
Jenny, though, did you see Starlight's newest thumbnail? She's pissing on your hat, girl.
No.
She is. She's pissing on the mob boss's hat.
Oh, no,
Oh,
Jenny.
shots fired. Pew pew.
Let's be realistic. Who gives a fuck about Hello Starlight at the end of the day?
Hey, Starlight.
The baby of the DC.
Alright, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm only gonna do this for 5 minutes. Before I go to bed, I just have to address this.
Pull up.
See how Daddy likes that.
Listen to the shit this bitch says.
I'm digging through cow shit to get shrooms, to get high on.
You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Starlight.
It's on, Starlight.
I think that's fucking funny and that's cute. Well, I can be funny and cute too.
She is a nasty little skank. That's all she's ever been.
What's the matter, Starlight? You mad?
She tries to get all this internet dick, though. Get you a little piece of it, Starlight. It's fun.
Ew.
Get your own content, bitch.
If you don't want people to respond, then shut your fucking mouth, Starlight. God dang it, you got me fucked up.
Because you're obsessed with my vagina. Literally obsessed with my vagina.
You like Hello Starlight? You're such a fucking idiot.
Somebody go pamper her ass.
Hey, Starlight. I just deleted that little short I put up talking about your ex-husband.
I actually tried to put your ex-husband's picture as my avatar, but I couldn't get it to work. But I can get it on my community post.
There you go, Starlight. That's for you.
Fuck every fucking one of you all that goes live to defend Hello Starlight.
Really? You've been around here all these years, and you're gonna be pathetic like that? Seriously?
Alright. Yeah, Starlight, basically you can just go fuck yourself.
Hello Starlight. I'm gonna say this once and for all. We're going to go real life now, Starlight. It's on now, baby.
Where Starlight's been holding the moral high ground for how long about anti-doxing?
I know, right?
See how Daddy likes that.
What a fucking lunatic.
And Starlight, when you grow a set of balls, you're more than welcome to show up any fucking time you choose, bitch. Pull up. Anytime you grow a set.
So again, Starlight, you want to play? Let's dance. Let's dance.
Yeah, just go fuck yourself, Starlight. You're a piece of shit.
Have a good day, Starlight. Touch the grass.
I'm over here on mute, but I was saying hell yeah. Hell to the motherfucking yeah. How's everybody doing today? This is an impromptu live. I don't have a lot of time today, but I got a little bit of time today. Got a little fire lit under my ass. Gypsy's out here doing the most, making videos about being cyberbullied. I haven't watched it yet, so this will be a raw reaction. We got some people already in the backstage, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring everybody up. Case, Haiti, Nicole, you're on camera. You cool with that? Give me a thumbs up.
What's up?
What's up? Nicole, you good? You want to be on camera or what? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. I don't see it. I don't see a thumb. Hey, everybody in the chat. Let's see who's here. Let me see. Let me respect the chat here. All right. We got Trouble Puffs. Nice name. Sunflower Brittany, Angry Carrot. Anybody who has done what she's done deserves to be bullied. Absolutely. I think that should come with like.
That's right. Preach.
Angry Carrot. I love them. I love their comments. It's usually always spot on.
Yeah.
Angry Carrot's cool.
It's like
where's an angry potato?
Where is Apple? Hey, Dots.
Did y'all find Apple?
She's not coming up. Sad.
She's been popping her head out here and there. Hey, Kasu. Jenny Light. Wyoming Wind. Runex.
Gypsy lost 200,000 followers. Woo woo.
Good.
No, sorry, 100,000.
Freaking Urker. This is a rarity.
Hey, Urker.
Nicole.
Hello. Sorry, I had to leave and come back, but here now.
It's fine. You're good. You're good.
Thank you.
Hey, Nicole, I didn't talk to you over there on TikTok, but again, I just wanted to ask how you were doing.
Who, me?
Never mind. I was going to interrupt you. Never mind.
Who's got the lawnmower, Haiti?
Oh, that's always me. I'm sorry, people like their grasses mowed here. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, Free Ken Urker. Sweet. We're carrying on the same. Yeah, they were over there on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know y'all were over there.
Yeah. Keish gave us the direction to come over to your channel. So we're here.
Said she's on. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice shout out from Keish.
I saw in the snark because Gypsy has me blocked. Well, wait, this was on YouTube anyhow.
Yeah. And
but I always check the snark, and I saw that she posted this fucking video.
Oh, the
God! Oh, I didn't see it.
I have not watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either. It's less than an hour.
She has the comments on. They said, I don't know.
Oh, that's what they said.
No
now,
way.
Is this a 33-minute video?
Yes. So we will not probably make it through it.
I'm gonna be the first comment. I'm gonna be the first comment. Yay!
I don't see.
No one
likes
you.
Are the comments really on?
I can't wait.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yay,
I hope Nancy Grace, where?
Thank you for joining me.
Nancy Grace, put this bitch in her place. Like, where are you? If Casey was out here doing this,
Starlight,
did you see? Show my comment.
But the funny thing is that she actually printed out that little anti-cyberbully sign that she taped on her door.
And she can't even read
what?
It's like the size of her head, bigger than her head.
I know, but it would be like it's like okay, all right, Gypsy, all right, yeah.
It is a sign.
Can we also put an anti-murder sign or sign up there?
No way.
Man, she's using a lot of computer ink, like making all these fucking signs.
And they don't get cheap.
House.
That can get expensive.
And wait, isn't her hair blonde now?
Huh?
Isn't her hair blonde now?
Oh yeah,
it was supposed to have been.
Catch Nicole. It's an old video.
That's what I was saying. Is this pre-recorded? Because
no, it's not pre-recorded.
Are you sure?
That is a bad picture of her right there. I think that her filter slipped.
It always happens.
We can. Oh, never mind.
It would be funny though if she did pre-record this, knowing that she was going to get backlash. That would be funny.
I don't know.
I don't think waiting on the right time to put it out
until they do. That's what's wild about her. I don't think she really sees anything she does is wrong. That's what's crazy. She has no moral compass at all.
She's completely
delusional.
Yes.
She's
crazy
always
too,
the victim.
always. Never. I mean, and it's like, what's crazy is that Hairgate 2025 took
Yeah,
off
it's
more.
blown up. Fuck.
You know, like, and it's like, guys, I would have much rather the whole her and Ken, potentially grooming children online be talked about more. But fuck it, yeah, we can talk about hair care. Sure.
Right? Like, and I think that's why she's putting this out. It's like a deflection. Like, look, I'm just been bullied online. I made a mistake and went into a store that has a huge sign on it. A
Wait,
huge
can you refresh and
fucking
show my comments
blue
now, please?
sticker in the
That
store window that says,
My tiny little eyes couldn't see it. My eyes are too small.
oh, I really truly think Gypsy is redacted.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
I
she
do.
is.
There's a reason Dee was saying she was
So, Starlight, are
slow.
you saying that she needs a helmet?
I'm saying, like, she needs a
It wouldn't hurt.
babysitter.
It wouldn't hurt.
She needs an adult with her at all times. That's what I'm
24/7.
saying.
Yeah.
You know
And
how,
not
like,
Chrissy, because
Jeanette,
Chrissy hasn't taught her
Yeah.
crap.
you know how
And it's-
Jeanette and
it's so
Sheena
funny,
are
too,
like dreamers, or like dreamers minders. She needs one of those.
Well, and it's funny too that she said in one of the comments when she was clapping back at this BS, she said that she's like, I'm also a best-selling author. And I'm like, you say you're a best-selling author, but you have to use ChatGPT just to even write a video description on YouTube. But
Well,
you're a
she does
best-selling
the
author.
chat AI just to give her morals. Was I wrong in this? Like, who
Yeah,
does
that
that?
too.
That's
Affirmation
weird.
on right and wrong.
I cannot.
If only
What is
ChatGPT had been
wrong
around
with
when Dee Dee
her?
was alive.
GPT, I hurt my mommy. Was I wrong for it? Well,
Yeah.
If
ChatGPT,
plotted
is it
and
okay
planned
to
my mother's
plan
murder
a
for
murder?
2.5 years. Is that wrong?
Yeah. Was I
Sure
wrong?
was, shit.
And I feel like chat AI at this point, it gives people what they want to hear.
It does.
Chat AI.
It's scary. It's kind of scary because people are going to listen to it and believe it, like people like her. And bro,
Everybody
Yeah, I
go
said
leave your
bro.
comments on Gypsy's video, but don't watch it. Watch it here.
She probably like ChatGPT is kind of like mirror on the wall. She probably asks ChatGPT every day, ChatGPT, am I prettier than Mia? And I'm sure ChatGPT gives her whatever the fuck she wants to hear.
sure, just don't hurt me.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this bit?
A
That damn
lot.
that weed eater's loud back there. Just letting you know.
I know, I'm sorry.
Go
Anyway,
tell him
who-
to hurry up out there.
I know, it's later in the day, too. Usually it'll be done by now.
It's so
It'd be
hot
so-
at this time of day. It's crazy.
It'd be so funny if in this video, which I haven't seen all of it, I was watching it on Keisha's live. They played it, and I was like, listen, I can't listen to any of this anymore. Please just
Yeah, it'll
stop
make you
it.
twitch.
But it'd be so funny if Christy like opened the door and be like, can you come and watch your kid? That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
I'm just baffled. I'm baffled.
I feel sorry
Everything.
for the kid, dude.
I haven't even watched it yet, and I'm already like gobsmacked that you
I
have
commented, mommy killer.
What's funny is the more that she does this type of shit, you're pulling more people in to criticize your fun
Keep
shit.
doing it, Gypsy. Keep doing it. We love it.
Well, she promoted Brie.
Did she?
Shut up.
Why
Did
would
she
you do
make
that?
this
In this
for
video?
Brie because poor Brie's
No,
been
not
on
in this
a
video. I'm just saying
Oh.
recently she promoted Brie's YouTube
Oh.
She
channel
did.
and
I
her new
missed that.
Instagram. And I'm
Dreamers.
like, yeah,
Yeah, I
okay.
caught the
That's
recording.
not smart, but okay.
That's not smart.
What wrong with you, Gypsy? Exactly right. You all so
Dreamer.
stupid.
Hey,
Dreamer,
bestie.
please learn to spell. I know it's a little late
The
in
grammar,
life.
too. Learn how to spell
You
and get better
can't
grammar.
teach an old dog new tricks,
New
they say.
tricks.
But if I could teach you how to fucking speak and write the English language, that'd be great.
Yeah,
You
it's
made
funny, she's
2
calling us-
videos with the word knitflex. Or
She's calling us stupid, but look
Where's
at that.
Apple?
Look at when he wrote that.
And hey,
Net-
Dreamer, I'm going to be on
Netflix.
set Friday, so make sure you call and get me kicked off set. Thanks. Good luck with that.
She'll be on the phone with
She's gonna call
Knitflux.
Netflix. Hey,
Are you going to call
He's
Netflix?
backstage.
Knitflux, is that what it was? Okay, hold on. Get back
Oh, it
there.
was
There's the-
Netflix. It was Nixflix. It was
Netflix. She said it like 3 different ways. So
Exactly.
I want to know
Can't
what
even
Chat
spell it.
GPT is.
You know, recently she said Morbid's name right, and then she corrected it to something wrong.
no.
I can't remember which video. It was hilarious to me.
Is that sign behind her cyberbully real?
It's real.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
She
Print that shit
printed
out.
it. That's what's
She
crazy.
makes it too easy.
That's so
I
funny.
know, like I'm telling you, she is not.
Dude, this is
No
coming off the
bully
heels of
zone
somebody
on
that just,
YouTube, please.
she just released private medical information. She just
No.
doxed her ex-husband.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was awful.
it's just
Most
She threw the
teenage
person that
girls
sold her that
don't
stuff
do
under the
this.
bus.
that. Oh yeah, I know.
Most teenage girls don't fucking act like this. Like
No.
there's something wrong with
No,
you.
there's something
But
wrong with her. Absolutely, there is
Stunted.
something wrong with this girl.
But that's the argument that you will get from people in her camp is that she is somebody that has never been allowed to experience or live life.
please.
That's
Give me a
what
fucking
they
break.
say when she does shit like this.
Well, guess what? Jordan Turpin isn't out here doing this shit.
Nope.
There's a lot of victims that had it way worse than this bitch who aren't out here doing this, grifting
Preach,
off
Starlight,
of
preach.
everything, whining, and now you're, first you're at Jizz Fest saying you're out of control. You
Spying
punch,
out of control.
you hit me, I'm gonna hit back 10 times harder. And
Yeah.
now, I'm being cyberbullied. You're
Yeah.
a murderer. Actually, you're not only a murderer, you're a murderer who got away with murder.
Yes.
And
She might have done time, but she still got away with it.
Right.
And I don't
She did.
understand why
See, there-
YouTube is allowing it. She don't only dox,
Well-
like there's a lot of rules that on YouTube she's breaking that can be
She-
proven. So we
Wow.
just need to keep on reporting it.
Yes,
Serious.
but people also need to understand that because I saw in the Snark page today, somebody made a post and they were like, "Oh, good, Gypsy has not earned any money on YouTube as of yet." I'm like, "Well, no, because she's not in the creator program, so she doesn't.
Yeah.
She's trying
And
to
it works
qualify."
better to guys.
Yeah,
to
she has to
report
have
it.
so
Better to
many
do it from
watch
a-
hours.
Yeah,
Can I-
don't
can I
watch
speak
her.
on that
They'll
really
post
quick?
it for you.
Can I
But
speak on that really quick?
real quick, I was going to say
Oh,
the
no, go
thing
ahead,
is,
go ahead.
but keep reporting because we don't want her to get into the
And try to
creator
report it on
Right.
on a laptop if you can.
Oh,
It
really?
helps
Does that
them.
make a difference?
Yeah, it does actually. Unfortunately,
Yes, it makes a huge difference because
Why?
you report it in what they call a long form. It's
Yes.
more
Ah.
it's way
but do
more
it
detailed.
on a laptop or like just a regular computer. Yeah, not from your phones as much.
You can
Okay.
do it from your browser, but it's harder,
Yeah,
It's not
I would
that
just
hard.
pick the
People can do
laptop
it.
if you have
I
a
got,
laptop, it's best. It's
I
easier.
got a laptop for my birthday from my
There you
wife.
go.
Oh,
And
nice.
I have a write up that I wrote everything that she has done and why she
Yeah.
shouldn't be on there. And so that's what I did. But of course, through the phone, it only allows you so many characters and so forth.
Right. Okay. Oh, so if you're on a laptop, you can make it longer. Okay.
And you can be more direct. Yes.
Okay.
I
That's good
had
to
a
know.
point, but Tish, did you want to say something? I know you had something.
Oh
to say.
no, I was gonna tell Starlight. Lauren Cherie, the content creator on TikTok, told me today that the reason why Gypsy got demonetized is because she was promoting products and claiming that she bought
was doing
them.
that.
She was claiming that she bought them, and they were not. They were gifted to her.
So she lied.
Wow.
TikTok's like, show me the receipts, and she didn't, so that's why she got demonetized.
Not
Oh, so the
Gypsy
branded
lying.
content thing was true.
Not her lying. Come on.
So the branded content was true then.
Oh wow,
That's funny. Her own lies got her caught up again. Whatever. Yay.
good. Got in her
All
way.
right, I'm gonna push play because there's
Well,
no
yeah,
way
I
I'm
know
gonna
people
get
want to
through
see
this.
this, but I'm telling you guys, it's really cringe. It's really
Be
bad. You're
prepared.
I
It's a
have
lot of
not
things with
seen it.
Yeah, you might as well play it because I'm
Do-
sure
hey.
my point will be pertinent throughout.
If
So
everybody's
Starlight-
taking their anxiety medicine, it's okay to go ahead and proceed.
I think she injected
did.
her tongue with some anxiety medication because I didn't see quite as many.
I caught
tongue
one.
thrusts.
I
You don't
did catch
think
one.
so? You
Case, I
think?
caught one. There was a couple of thrusts there.
There was some. Can we just Starlight? It's your live, but is the rule just to say pause if you have something to say?
Yeah, just scream.
Okay.
Just scream.
And everybody take a
Just
I'll
shot
try to be
every
quiet.
time she thrusts her tongue.
All
Just
right.
kidding. Don't do that because we'd be wasted.
All right, here we go.
So today,
Pause.
I'm going to
Fuck
kind of
this
go
bitch,
off the
though.
beaten path from the normal content that I usually do. Usually I do kind of cute little trendy videos, but I'm kind of wanting to focus on a serious issue. So I want to talk about this today, and I hope you stay tuned long enough to honestly get a lot of good information from this video. So I really want to talk about the dangers of cyberbullying. I think that in America and honestly all over the world, we are facing a huge problem with cyberbullying right now.
You're the problem.
What?
You know what else is a problem with? Murder. That's huge problem
Yeah,
with murder.
and look at the people who defend you. Look at the people.
Hi, my
Right,
name
good
is
point,
Gypsy
Nicole.
Rose
Good point.
Blanchard, and
I
I
go
have
crazy
been
when she
bullied
lies
on
too.
the internet. Yes, I may have murdered my mom, but people are just really mean to me about it.
The thing is, Starlight, is that I would rather be bullied than murdered. So
Right.
maybe she can talk about that. Hey,
And how about
bullying
the
is a
fact that
better
there's a woman-
option.
I
She
mean-
could have been like, "Hey, I should have bullied Dee Dee instead of murdering her." I mean,
That's
you know
every,
that.
I gotta make that my caption. Would you rather be bullied or murdered? That's my caption.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I
Thanks,
mean,
Denise.
seriously.
And here's the thing, it's like Gypsy, you're fairly new to this. There have been people who are on these streets for a long time, and they have full hate accounts about them. All right. And you don't see them here trying to educate people on cyberbullying because it's happening to them. They know it's happening to them. They ignore it and they move on.
The problem with
This is
Gypsy,
happening to you, and you're feeling kind of, you're up in your feels about it because you have to be portrayed perfectly.
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. And the thing with Gypsy is that she believed her own press, and she still believes the press that she got years ago before people did their homework and their research and saw her own behavior displayed for everybody in the world to see. And she fails to recognize or take accountability for any of her actions post-release from prison, or even in the act itself that she did. We see that now. We saw with the prison calls that this was somebody that was, you know, for over. I mean, she said to, what was it, Christy or a sister, that she's like, I feel like I'm the victim somehow.
Yeah,
I mean, it's.
Well, can we also talk about
she's
who?
Delusional.
Yeah, the ultimate cyberbully is her to Nick.
Exactly.
She's cyberbullying him all over the place. You won't see me. You know, she would play that little manipulative game where, you know, I have the one card, you'll lose the one card I have over you. Gypsy.
Well, and she's like in people's comment sections as of what, today, telling people
every day.
The fuck, you know, all that bullshit.
How
she's
come
been
it's
doing.
not reported? Some of those, you know, they report everything, but she can.
I went to find it to report it, but it was gone.
Of course.
Or can I not see it because because
You're
she
probably
hasn't
blocked.
Oh,
Yeah, you're probably blocked.
that could be.
Oh,
it.
I know I'm blocked.
Autistic little buttercup.
I know I'm blocked too. Yeah.
Got
Me
him
for.
to create to
I'm blocked. Yeah, I got
murder
blocked
her
last year.
mom by cyberbullying him. So they're Gypsy.
The areas in which I think are the pitfalls of social media is that yes, there's community guidelines that are put in place on these platforms such as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. So there are community guidelines that are put in place to prevent cyberbullying, harassment, doxing, and what have you.
You just doxed your ex-husband.
Everything that you have
does.
Everything that your little buddies, your little FBI crew do,
For
like
16 hours
that
on her behalf. On her behalf.
Yeah.
Yeah, on her behalf. That's right.
I said this on Keisha's live. I said it on
horseshit.
Morbid's live
Sorry, go
last
ahead.
night, and I'm going to say it to you as well, Starlight. And I'm just throwing it out there. I just think people should ask themselves why Gypsy has not clapped back at Ryan as of late.
Okay.
Really think about that and ask yourself why she hasn't. Because he's really stepped up his social media presence as of late. And we all know Gypsy always has to clap back and have the last word. So it's just food for thought. Take what you want from that.
I'm
just
telling
saying.
you, she does
Okay.
have. He does have something on her, because if he was her comfort,
He's got something on her.
that's
All right.
the one person that she felt she could be honest with, like for real honest. That's just my take on
well, he's got something on her. She has stuff on him as well, but I don't think you're going to be hearing Gypsy or anybody on her camp talking about Ryan. That's all I'm going to say.
Why? They want him to go away. They want him to disappear,
No,
type of thing,
no.
or
Just let it play out, Starlight. Just let it
okay.
play
Yeah,
out.
don't give me any
Alright.
ideas. That's scary.
Oh, Keisha has to leave. Sad.
I will say, if that bitch
Going
showed
away
up at my front porch with the cops, I would have thrown her shit out there too.
I
Yeah,
think,
hell
Gypsy, if
yeah.
you're
Fuck
listening
off.
to this,
She
post
is.
something about Ryan, because you know you're not going to. You know you're not
Yeah.
going to.
Ooh, tea.
One of the funniest things about that video though was when Pixie like totally fucking
Ignored her. Just went
dodges
right
her.
past her.
Yes, just
Smart, smart dog,
like,
smart girl.
yeah. That was
Oh,
great.
that's funny. Yeah. Are you talking about that video I put out? And now I work for the
Yes.
Blanchards? Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, that
or
dog's
I
like,
worked for Nina and the Blanchards when I put
Yeah,
that
of
up
course
there.
they're gonna
People
say
have
that.
no idea. Dude, they have no clue, but that's fine. It's okay.
I know, but
understand.
people are gonna run with whatever they run with.
Yeah.
Hey, Cowboy Bear.
Oh, Cowboy's here?
There. Everybody look out for his show on Netflix.
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he
Dude.
rides.
I just saw the comment that Gypsy left the other day about saying that if, and I'll choose my words very carefully, that if Cowboy put out an AI piece of corn with Ken, that there would be some that her team was watching it.
Her team, you mean Brie?
I know, right? I don't know. That's just hilarious. But I'm sure Cowboy's probably just a troll, but I just find it hilarious.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, so the fact that he gets under their skin is funny.
We have to encourage it, exactly, because it gets under their skin, so we have to encourage it.
Yeah, it's like I took it as a badge of honor that I got called out by Ken Euchre. Or Ken Skinny Legs Euchre and Ryan.
Yeah, on the Twitter.
Back-to-back days. I was like,
you made it onto the old X over there.
Nice.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you mean the Twitter account that's not his, that he tried to convince me wasn't his a year ago?
Do what now?
He tried to convince me that wasn't his account last year.
Oh, he did?
Ken did?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have the screenshots. I'm pretty sure he deleted the
Oh,
tweets, but
that's
I have
funny.
the screenshots.
Why they can't ever claim ownership of any of the accounts that they have. That's so funny.
Oh, no.
It's cute.
Unless it's Ohm TV.
Look, what's even funnier though, the fact that like I was on more was like we all saw the photo of Ken and Gypsy standing in line at wherever it was they were, and we saw Ken's feet placement, and Ken's feet are permanently, if his feet were a clock, they're set at 9:15. 9:15 Ken Urker. It's 9:15
It looks
o'clock.
like
Urker.
Doug Funny.
He does. He's literally Doug Funny.
You have Casey. You have my boyfriend singing. My boyfriend is singing Skinny Legs. My boyfriend sings Skinny Legs now.
Skinny
Dang,
Legs.
that song, yeah.
I miss Doug Funny. That's a good show.
Me too, but this is making look. I was having convulsions trying to get into StreamYard because I can't believe this video. It's making.
I haven't got to watch it yet.
Oh my god!
All right, let's watch.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch it then.
Wait, what do you
here we
guys think
go.
of the black straps, though, really quick?
I don't know. I have mixed
I don't know
emotions about
why
that.
she always has to show her
Wanting
shoulder.
to look provocative.
It's not 2003, Gypsy.
I'm kind of glad they're there though.
Because
yes, we don't want the tatas out. No,
Yeah.
I'm just sorry. It's just, and I want you to play this video now. We keep talking.
No, you're
but to me,
fine. I swear you're fine.
So I want to know how long ago did she make this video? Because her hair is brown.
yeah, no, she obviously changes her hair every
Exactly.
2 days. So, like,
Literally.
who knows?
I think she pre-recorded this shit.
No, I think so.
That'd be so. That would add such another layer. But to
I
me,
really
it's just
think
the
she
overall
did.
tone deafness and audacity.
Mhm.
Know your
audacity.
place.
I like
Know
how she.
your place, Gypsy.
Right.
You are a convicted murderer, and the whole world knows that you got off with
You
a
can say
fake
murderer
defense
on
that
YouTube.
never went to trial and has
Yo,
been debunked
imagine being a
thoroughly.
schmurderer and
Yeah,
giving
she went
bullying
to trial.
advice.
She would have gotten life.
Right?
It's a joke. It's disgusting. It's
Yeah, she would've gotten
ridiculous.
life
She
if
wants
she
to
went
talk
to
about what's
trial.
wrong with this country. She is what's wrong with this country.
Yes,
She
preach,
is
preach.
going to historically go down as a shining example of miscarriages of justice within our system. This is somebody that should never have been released. This is somebody that's not been reformed. This is somebody that leaves nothing but destruction in their path wherever they go.
Yeah. She can't even go to a fucking salon store without
getting somebody
fucking
fired.
that up.
Right.
Yeah, without trying to get someone's fucking job taken from them.
that
Shut
person's
up,
definitely gonna
crime
lose their
victim,
job.
stupid pinhead.
Right. Like even my boyfriend's like, why would she vlog some Hush Vader?
Doggy.
Gypsy Rose is the only person on earth that can fit a Ziploc snack-sized bag over her head.
Facts.
I can't believe
Although
they
Ken
got
could
that
wear
on
them
her
as
head,
pants.
dude.
Can't wear them as pants.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Ken
go.
could
I'm
wear
pushing play.
But the problem lies is that there is a local law, there is state laws, there's federal laws. How
Bitch, don't try to like teach. Yeah, I don't want you like giving me any. She got this all from Chat GPT. And I hate how when she does this, she puts on her polished turd voice.
Yes.
You know.
Oh yeah.
I know.
It's just like
talking
when
about
she
the law.
used to sit down with those news crews, you know, like my mom gave me a little glass house.
Can she give us
That
the
whole
I'm
shit.
spiraling out of control?
Spiraling out of control.
Mhm.
My favorite. I'm spiraling out of control.
She uses that therapy speed.
It's her polished turd voice. That's what I'm calling
Polished
it.
turd, 100.
Yes.
However, if you are in a situation that you're being harassed or bullied
Oh my God.
from someone in another state, say I'm in Louisiana and I'm being bullied from someone in a different state. Okay, my local law enforcement will not know how to handle something that is a federal situation.
What's
and
federal?
that is, I think, the big
what?
What is
I
fucking
think federal
federal?
is sending a murder weapon over state lines, but
That's federal.
Right?
But why are you like the nerd? Do you not watch your bestie over there, Bree, and what she has done? What about Becca Scoops, who you helped dox?
That's okay,
You
Starlight,
fucking
because
bitch.
it's on her behalf, so that's okay in her eyes.
Her
But
bestie
Gypsy
bullying
shared
me.
out Becca's docs to 9 million people.
Yes, she did. Yes, she sure did.
Mhm.
We all saw it, Gypsy.
Your bestie bullied me for 2 hours last night on a fucking live. Are you
Oh
kidding
yeah,
me?
reading like fucking
Did she?
failed
Wow.
messages and shit.
I wish I could say I was
Also,
surprised.
just the fact that she is trying to start this little whatever it is she's trying to say off by saying, there's these laws in place, and if somebody lives out of state and they say, like, Gypsy, do you not understand that there are millions of people that despise you? I mean, what are you trying to say, that the police can't investigate every single one of them because they're talking badly to you? Like, this is going to be an ongoing problem because you continue to put yourself out there on social media. I don't understand what the point of this is. A convicted murderer talking about anti-bullying online is just ludicrous.
It's ridiculous. I would just also like to point out that no one actually bullies her directly because her comments are off, first of all. And when they are on, she has the bullying protection on. So we're making posts on our own platforms, which we are fully allowed to do because she's a public figure. So it's not really bullying her. It's not doing anything directly to her. But
it's just calling
she's
us out.
delusional. So
Haiti, did you see that creator? I don't know who it was on TikTok. Maybe it was Gypsy's old nose. I'm not sure. But somebody, I'm not familiar with TikTok either, so I don't know how this works. But Gypsy's comment that they left on their video prompted the anti-bullying
Oh yeah, that was Gypsy's old nose. Yeah, I saw that one.
yeah, I think she sent that to me. Yeah, you're right. That's
I
ridiculous.
got that to start coming up on the one that I posted where it was where she could hear the sirens while she's doing her
This
hair.
is just ludicrous. I can't even fathom why this murderer is telling us how to be proper in this society.
What's
Yeah.
kind of back assword world is this?
It's disgusting.
All right, here we go.
Biggest pitfall that people face when combating online bullying. The amount of people that I have seen personally myself be able to say such heinous and horrible things online with little to no reprimand by
Pause.
these
Pause.
companies.
You mean
Say
the
horrible.
truth?
Say such horrible things like what? The bitch
Bree?
is dead. I mean, what about that?
Oh,
What
I
they're
mean,
spamming your comments with toothbrushes?
Right?
yeah.
God
How about Bree? How about Bree and her horrendous things? Or Boston? How about
They're the
Boston?
worst group I've ever seen, honestly.
this
She's
is
gonna chain
somebody.
people to fences and
Maybe
bust
What?
their.
just get offline. How about that?
Yeah,
She
just
won't.
go away, Gypsy.
Please,
Just
what
go
No.
happened to your
away.
detox that you were supposed to have? That didn't last for 24 hours.
No. No.
It
Pathetic.
gets so much
What's
worse,
wrong with
Starlight.
her?
She.
She's a
The thing is,
clinical
though,
diagnosis.
what I really do wonder though about, and just real quick, going forward, what is she gonna do? Because listen, we don't know if her show has been picked back up for another season or not. We'll see. But the way that she spends money versus how she what she has. I mean, she's gonna be broke. So I want to know what she's gonna be able
Yeah,
to do
she
because
is.
nobody's gonna she's not gonna make enough money
I think
on
she thinks
social
she
media to
will,
sustain her lifestyle.
but I
She
think
just
she
won't.
thinks that she will. She thinks
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
She's delusional.
Something will fall into her lap because it always does. You know,
Maybe
something
I think that she
that's what
has
she
maybe
thinks.
one Dancing with the Stars in her future. I could
No.
see
God.
somebody like this
I
doing
don't see
something like
that.
that, or
No,
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I
that's
think
she
hilarious.
is a
That'd be
dookie
hilarious.
stain. She's a dookie
Oh my god.
stain on anything she touches, and no one wants to touch it because it stank.
I
yeah.
mean, she's literally a convicted murderer, so yeah.
What if she goes on like Naked Survivor or something?
She thinks she's gonna be a Kardashian.
Well, would they
Oh
allow
God,
her
she
because
wouldn't
she's
make it off
actually
the flight.
murdered somebody? Could the other people still
Nothing about her is interesting other than
Nothing.
she murdered her mom.
Exactly. Nor is there
Literally.
anything interesting about Ryan Simp Sad Boy Cuck Anderson. There's
Oh, my
nothing
boyfriend said she could be the
interesting about
challenge
him
for
either.
Survivor.
She
So
can't even make a proper day in the life of video. Like,
all
have
he
you
does
seen
is
it? The
start a
editing
video with
skills
his little
suck.
sad boy head tilt and his little sad
I
eyebrows.
am
Hey
going
guys,
to
it's me,
can
Ryan. Here's pictures.
we get
And
like donations for? I'm just joking, but we need to get Ryan to make Case a cameo.
oh, that'd be
Yes,
fun.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
make it. Yeah,
We
Did
I'm
you
gonna
say
get
you
talked
John
had
about
a
about that.
birthday? Did you?
I've been begging Apple to do one with me. I'm like, Apple, let's split it, please.
Yeah, somebody get that for Case. He would love it.
That would be funny. I wanted him to talk crap about me though. That's what would be funny.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wish
we
he
would
would
love
do
to
some
do that.
Because
roast.
that
Really
that
jump
what
on
he
the
would do. He
chance.
would do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I want a moderator. She looks like Alice. Good to see you, moderator. Long time no see.
Or social media guidelines. It's disturbing, and I really feel like this is an issue that does not get talked about enough. And it goes beyond me. It's not just me.
I know, right?
I got this really big
not
back
all about
friend
Gypsy.
named Bree, and she's just losing all her accounts.
I just love that she has to
They're
make sure.
taking
You know,
her
it's not
accounts down. They're bullying her. We just
cyberbullying
need it to
doesn't just
stop.
happen to me.
I don't think I've ever reported Bree. I don't give a
No, I
shit.
haven't
Me
either.
neither.
I don't care. I just want to hear what she says so I can record it and make fun of it.
Well, Gypsy, on her stories on TikTok, did post Bree's newest account. Well,
I saw that just now.
And guess what? The funny thing is that it literally did not give her hardly a bump whatsoever, either on YouTube or on TikTok, which I found hilarious. Just using all of her 9-point-something followers, Bree is still sitting on under 1,000 followers on YouTube.
Look, I saw Bree. I was watching from the bushes. Totally cower down to Ivy Rose Grows.
No way,
Even though she
really.
wants to talk all this big, talk so big and bad, like you're so big and bad, Bree. But when you're called to the carpet, did you show up? Fuck no. Instead,
Yeah,
you
you know
went
what they do?
to
They
your
go
little
on their
hug
live.
box. Yeah, she ran to her little hug box so she could get her little, buddies in there who block everybody that has a different opinion.
The thing is, you can go over to Breeze though, but first of all, they're gonna yell you off.
No, they're gonna block you
mute
They're gonna mute you. They're gonna drop
block
you.
you. Yeah, like I can't even go in there. As soon as my name pops in there, I'm gone. Like, I don't even have a chance in hell. Like, are you kidding me?
I've never had an opportunity myself. I went in
They
there
have crystal on
recently.
the button.
But they call for you. They call for you. They're like, come on in here. Bitch,
I
I
know. You're
can't.
like,
You
well,
just
I guess
blocked
you got
me.
That's what they
blocked.
did to Ivory.
But yeah, she went live. Brie went live on YouTube just to talk this big shit on Ivory, and then Ivory says, "Come on, bring it," and Brie's a no-show. You're a coward, Brie. A coward.
When the whole, I think it was around the time that the whole Becca Scoops thing and that whole thing had happened with them. I left a comment to Brie and on her YouTube channel, and I said, hey, would you like to do like a one-on-one interview? And because I was seriously, I honestly wanted to talk to her. I wanted to get her insight. I wanted, and she immediately responded, she's like, why? So you can bully me and talk down to me? And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I said it would be like a private thing. We would do it offline and I'd upload it later. And I just wanted to have, kind of some insight into how anybody can be this blindly
I do too.
loyal. I wasn't going to be, I wasn't going to come at her or anything. That's not my style.
I think she wants to scissor her. I think that she wants to be
Oh,
Aurora's
hell no.
I
other.
think they should get married. Honestly, I think that would be the best resolution to all of this. Just
Oh my
Brie
God,
and
you guys
Brie
just-
married.
She's
Brie
gonna be
loves her more than him.
They'll love it. They'll have a
She's
happily
gonna be
ever
that
after.
number 3. That number 3. You know, Kim is holding up that number 2. She's gonna be that number 3.
Starlight to go up and look what. Oh, this is different. What Dreamer just posted, like ASAP. I'm so pissed. Is it on YouTube?
Starlight, you make me laugh so
All right,
much.
we'll have a little palate cleanser, I guess.
Okay.
Fuck. What is her name? Truth. There. Yeah.
Truth or myth? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. Did she make a video of you?
Already.
I hope so. I
I think they're like little trophies, though. I'm like,
They
yes.
are.
I save them and I put them in like a
I don't see
sacred,
anything though. Wait, what is this? Oh my God. Starlight, something wrong with you. That's what. All right, let's get it. Sorry, shit cracks me up. Like, she really thinks like she's
sounds
making
like a
people
pacemaker.
mad, but like I genuinely love this streamer.
Dreamer
Thank
videos are
you.
the best. They really are.
I've got
You made my day.
Oh, look at that look.
Yep, I'm in trouble. That
Uh-oh, watch out.
Granny's pissed.
Damn it.
Starlight, there's something matter with you. There really is. What Gypsy talked about cyberbullying is straight up. But you can't stand it because you are a bully.
No, Dreamer, you're a bully. Like you literally roll out of that crusty bed every morning with your nicotine stained fingers, light up another ciggy first thing in the morning while you're scrolling looking who you can fuck with for the day.
And your
All right.
clothes you wore the same day you wore.
Look at your face, man.
Look at
Sorry.
your eyes. Those crazy eyes.
Frank Gallagher.
Frank Gallagher.
Jesus.
Did she cut her toenails yet?
You know those videos that you see? Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Sorry, I was just gonna say, you know those videos that you see of like people that have been arrested for let's just say schmeth abuse, and it's like a timeline, of like when they were young versus their last arrest.
That's the
I would love to see Dreamer in her like prime years.
Oh my God,
right?
I bet she was just slaying it out there, getting all these men. I don't think so.
I bet you she's like
she was born with
like,
wrinkles.
She's like the she's like she ages like like the reverse Benjamin Button.
Like a raisin.
She's like a pug dog.
Well,
yeah,
reverse.
Nicole, I can lose weight, but you can't get any younger. It's like, neither can you. You're aging too, Brie.
And you're raging. I mean, you're aging.
Jealousy with you. They're jealous of you, Nicole. That's it.
Oh, she said that
Like,
to me
how
too
old is
yesterday.
Bree? 32, 33? Like, I was not on the internet. I'm just saying, like,
Right.
no.
Oh no, hell no. I'm sorry, I was dealing with my sick husband. Who
I'm
I
really
was
we were
out
talking about.
Kiki. No, wait, I was a
She
mom at
always
that
said that
point.
thing.
I was being a
I can
mom.
lose weight. I can lose weight, but
Okay,
your
then do
face is
it.
still
Yeah. But
long.
will you? Sorry, I
No.
shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said
Bree,
that.
you're aging chronically online. You're gonna look like Dreamer in a couple of years. This is your future here.
I just want to know why Dreamer is even still allowed. Why would they allow her to come on their panels and be?
I know they yell at her. They yell
Well,
at her.
that you could tell that, but also
They told her to shut up. Or no,
I'm just
Dreamer
thinking
told
after
Planty
the
to shut
whole
up.
calling Nina a black, you know what
Yeah.
incident. That was
He called us
clear and
retards.
concise and blatant racism. There is no denying it, and so I just don't understand why they would continue to engage with somebody like that. But that's just Gypsy for you. She doesn't
Right.
give a shit as long
If
as
it
you
was
defend her. Doesn't matter what you've done, what you've said. I mean, geez,
if it were the
Dreamer
other
could
way
have off her own
around,
mother. It doesn't matter. Gypsy's
yeah.
gonna have her, defend her because it doesn't matter. But these are the caliber people that defend her. So
Exactly. It makes sense. Like, I totally understand why they support her. I get it. Like, yeah, y'all are her people. You're right. All right, here we go.
You're one of the biggest bullies I've seen on TikTok and YouTube.
I'm barely here. I'm barely around, bitch. What are you talking about?
We've seen a lot of you bullying people from years ago.
This is insanity.
Dreamer, and all your
But
social.
what can we expect when you're on Bones' live, who's
You
one of
know-
the biggest bullies,
Oh,
bullying people? You're a piece of trash. That's all you ever been, and that's all you ever be.
pause.
I need this
her
in my
face.
intro. Go
You know,
ahead.
like what are those little toys called for children? Those it's like fidget toys or whatever. I don't know. Her face is just so squishy. I don't know. I just want to squish it.
But
Like
her
an
calling
Edo.
everybody trash is
Ooh, they have a
hilarious.
squish filter. I
could-
can make that happen for you. Case.
Oh yeah,
They
that
have a
is
squish filter.
That would
That's
be cool.
stupid.
I could totally make a pyramid out of her face.
If she ever needed a skin graft, like, they have plenty of, places.
Oh
on
yeah,
her
they
face.
got plenty to work with there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is Haiti? Are you the one that got the? Got you. I got you. Because I'm
No,
done.
no,
That one
yeah.
sent me.
That was me. Yeah,
That one sent me.
yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Oh, I
I
love
made that the
one,
intro to my video. It was great.
But the
got
thing
you.
is,
I got you.
her calling anybody trash is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Well,
I
very much
know,
so.
right? Yeah.
She said that's all you be. That's all
I'm
you
not
be.
going to call
dumpster
Dreamer
ones,
trash,
you?
but I'm going to say that she needs to probably look into getting a trash can because I've seen the inside of her house.
Right.
And
We'll call
that-
her hot
Poor Mama
garbage.
Dreamer.
one thing she could work on.
She keeps a
Steaming
tub
pile of hot
cigarette butts
garbage.
on her coffee table. I mean, come on. And can
Yeah.
she-
I'll never forget seeing her toenails on Morbid's live.
Oh god, I have nightmares about it. Literally, I'm not even kidding.
But listen, though, the thing is that honestly, to me, there's not really that much of a divide or a difference between somebody like a Dreamer, and I'm going to get flack for this, and a Ryan Anderson. I'll tell you why. They're two nobodies that got plucked out of obscurity and all of a sudden get a little bit of attention. Now, granted, Dreamers is on a much lower level, but it still applies to Ryan Anderson. And as I said recently to people, I said, listen, if you take away the fact that Ryan Anderson was ever married to Gypsy, what are you left with? You're left with somebody that defends all of her actions, somebody that believes her fake abuse narrative, somebody that defends her at all costs. Any other day of the week, Ryan Anderson would be a regular panel member on one of Bree's lives. So that's why I have a hard time understanding why people in this community want to defend him at all costs. I get it, sure, saying, well, you don't understand what it's like being, in a relationship with a narcissist and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, no, I don't, but I also know a clout chaser and a fame seeker when I see it. So
Right. No, I see all that shit too. I'm not hashtag Team Ryan. I'm like hashtag fucking put all her shit out, Ryan. You dummy.
Yeah, please. We're begging for it.
Quit letting her make you look stupid. Like, where are your balls?
Yeah, he's going to eventually.
Ken.
I hope.
He will. Ryan will. I know that he will, and I know things why I say this. But don't ever expect to hear anything from Ken.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, because Ken's in it for the
No,
red
it's not even
pill.
just that. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Ryan was in the comment section saying basically he's gonna whoop Ken's ass if he ever saw him in the street.
Yeah.
I would pay for that.
That's really smart.
I really
I'd
would
pay
too,
to see
though.
He
that.
would snap those skinny legs over his fat gut.
Dude.
Twist those twigs in half.
Wait, Case, did you ever see that skinny legs picture I made of Ken?
I did. That was so
I
good.
expected
That
you to
was
say
really
something.
good.
I
Yes.
made it with you in mind.
Oh, that was really good. I meant to comment. That was actually so good. Yeah.
All right, let's get through with this fucking grandma.
You did time in prison, didn't you? Maybe I need to look at that up and put your record up.
I was in prison?
Wait, you were, Starlight? My goodness.
This is what she does. Ugh.
Yeah, Dreamer, you got it. That you figured it out. I was in prison. Yeah,
Who
okay.
was in prison, Dreamer? Gypsy.
Is that what she just? Let me rewind that a second. Is that what you just said?
Piece of trash. That's all you ever been. And that's all you ever be.
That's all you ever be.
You did time in prison, didn't you? Maybe
You gotta put that in your intro.
Look up my prison record, please. I would love. I'm interested.
Go look at gypsies.
I don't have a prison record. What the fuck?
Prison.
You were with Gypsy. Weren't you one of her roommates?
Yeah, I was in Chillicothe.
Yep.
And
No, it was
Vandalia. Spent some
Why
time in
does-
Vandalia.
Dreamer looks like she has like probably 10 to 15 Dale Earnhardt Jr. thermoses in her house.
Oh yeah, she probably loved her some NASCAR.
Oh, heck yeah,
back in the day.
Probably smells like a
She's got enough. Hey, I wonder how many. Marlboro sleeping bags she has. I wonder how many Marlboro miles it took.
Yeah, she definitely got those free ones.
maybe I need to look at that up and put your record up.
Please do. Please do.
You are a bully. That's all you'll ever be.
Dreamer, you didn't even let me get through this fucking video before you started popping off. Like, I still don't even know what all she said, bitch. Pay attention.
Calm down.
Lord, like you're that desperate to make a video today?
Yes, she's addicted.
There was nothing wrong with that video. She was right on the tee.
Right on the tee.
The reason you can't stand it,
She was right on the tee.
Kind of like, the kettle calling the shoe black, huh?
Yeah, right on the tee.
Why does she look like the female version of Sling Blade?
No, that's Brie.
That's her son, maybe.
No.
Well, somebody just
yeah,
talked about biscuits and gravy. It reminded me of Sling Blade. I was like, well, actually,
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. It does look like Sling Blade. Okay, not Brie. I don't know who
little
that
monster
is.
biscuits and
Yeah,
gravy.
here with the sling blade.
She talks
No.
like
I don't know who that is.
I'm worried for Dreamer's mom.
Oh god, her poor
I
mom.
hope she doesn't own a sling blade.
and it bugs you so much
What does?
when she's talking about the bullying online, because it fits you to a T.
There's the right
There,
use.
she got it that time. Second time around.
You got it.
Yeah, you got it, Dreamer. Yeah, she totally nailed me in this video that I haven't even watched yet. but okay.
Dramatic pause.
To a T.
3 times.
Oh, did we give up on Gypsy?
Did your parents even choose?
Video? I just
Oh no, we're going back to that.
Oh.
We're going right. There was just
You're
a
supposed to tag your
little palate cleanser for a minute.
Oh my
God,
Yeah,
dang.
see, you know,
But I'm trash.
Bro, she couldn't edit that out? Come
She
on,
never
man.
does, Case. Oh
No,
my
she
god.
never. She doesn't edit them at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Sometimes
Dude,
the
Never
whole
cut this
end of
much
the
to get.
video. Sometimes
her
the whole end of the video is just cough.
Is
She
it-
and
oh, the
Austin
end of her
are on
video
a
is
panel
phlegm?
together. It
Just
sounds
phlegm?
like
Yes.
a tuberculosis clinic. I mean, they
Well-
both have coughs.
When she chews on her drainage like cud, it's gross.
I know.
Go call Netflix again. I heard you gave them a panic when you called the worker had a panic attack at Netflix.
No,
No,
Netflix
Sheena
or
who
whatever.
did it. They wouldn't let her call.
Netflix.
Sheena had to do it.
You know what? You are probably one of those kids on the playground that picked on other children and bullied them.
I bet that was you, Dreamer. I bet you were the biggest bully on the playground.
She was a big tattletale.
Watch out, here comes Big Linda. Everybody
Big
run,
Linda.
like the whole fucking playground, just everyone's
Yeah, you
scattered.
talk about beating people up all the time, Dreamer. Come on
Yeah.
now.
Stupid Dale.
I would have
I'd
been
love to know
scared
her
of you
input
on the
on this whole
playground.
cyberbullying thing, considering the fact that she's somebody that has threatened to put out all of Morbid's information.
Yeah,
And,
right. Good point.
And she threatens people all the time.
Blackmail.
If they come out, they won't come. They won't leave the way they came in. Just like Sheena said about me. I'm like, don't worry, Sheena. I am not going to your piece of crap house ever.
We were talking about blackmail. Somebody said something about tell Starlight about the blackmail. What does that mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Toddy's video. I don't know. All right, we gotta finish Big Linda though.
Coach, you went out there? Go on.
Okay.
Do you realize on TikTok there has been creators who unlive themselves because of
That happens on
Here we
every
go.
platform. Unfortunately, it's very sad. It's very
Yes,
sad.
but
But you
you've
know
never
what?
done anything. I mean, that's
Yeah, you're talking about someone who took someone else's life, their own mother at that.
Listen, I mean, they
fucking
call me
moron.
Skeletor all the time and make fun of my weight. What if I
Stupid.
had a really bad eating disorder? What if?
Look, I'm sorry, but as a grown adult,
Grown adults here,
you are responsible for yourself. And if the internet is not a
Exactly.
healthy place for you, you don't need to be
Right.
on here.
Kids are different. I agree. Kids are different. It's different with
Yeah,
kids.
they're
Oh, of course, kids are
impressionable,
awful.
impressionable and young. Yeah,
Adults can take themselves off. That's what I do when I'm feeling
exactly.
Yeah.
I walk away.
If
And,
you
I
feel
had
triggered,
somebody-
you need to walk away. You can't stay in an environment or think that someone else is gonna,
Right. But we don't.
do
She
it for
lives
you.
in the internet. She lives in her little crusty part of the internet. That's all she.
Yeah,
has.
and there's so much out there to watch. Like, I don't just watch Gypsy stuff. I watch a lot of different shit. Yeah.
I saw somebody on Reddit the other day, and they were giving me shit for my stance on Ryan, and they were like, they were like, Case is anonymous, and he's throwing all this stuff out there, these opinions and whatnot, these takes about Ryan. But, if the shoe was on the other foot, I wonder how he would feel. Well, first and foremost, I have been there. I've been doxxed. I've had my entire family doxxed. I've gone through shit nobody knows about. So don't give me that shit. But secondly, I stay anonymous for a fucking reason, because I know how weird people are on the internet. These degenerates are choosing to actively seek out the spotlight and put themselves in, out there for the world to critique and talk about. So don't give me that shit. And not to mention, Gypsy's a convicted murderer. So
yeah, come on.
Yeah, I don't want her to have my information.
Stop. Then you stop bullying people. You keep doing it to people, like people whose dogs died, and you said they're crying fake tears. Stop it. You think?
Yeah, like there's so many people. If you type in Dreamer Craft Corner, like there's so many people that have tagged her that is like, what about that one woman that you were pushing to suicide and shit, saying that she was. Yeah, where's that video of her saying that Dreamer went and commented on some woman who was like having an emotional breakdown and said she was fake crying. Wow. And her sister made a video, or someone close to her, about how she had just lost her dog and blah. I don't know. Yeah, you're a bully, Dreamer. I don't go out looking for people to fuck with.
Yeah, she literally does that.
She does.
I see that
she scrolls till she
CJB comedy.
finds something.
I just want to say real quick, I saw that CJB comedy is in the chat. I was wanting to say what's up to him. And I just wanted to point this out. I was talking about it on Keisha's live because they were like, as you guys were saying, oh, it'd be funny to get, Ryan to make a cameo or whatever. But I felt as though CJ, you got ripped off, man. He did not give you a proper intro, in my opinion.
CJ get one? I'm trying to remember
for your channel, man. I think he bungled it.
He fumbled.
CJ's funny, and you know,
Yeah, he's
you guys should check
hilarious.
out his channel.
CJ's music.
Yes.
He's very
Yes,
talented.
his
Very
music.
talented.
Oh, good. All right, let's finish this old hag.
Because of the bullying.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Ew, what's in that cup?
One even did it on a live. But you were probably one of those little bitches on the school ground.
Wow.
Bullying.
Now, who's the
And
bully
parents
here,
did
Dreamer?
nothing about it.
Oh, your parents attacking your parents.
No, you're probably that little brat on the playground that would come pull my hair like a little
And
dick.
then go tell. 'Cause
Yeah.
She's a tattletale. She'd go tell.
Yeah, I bet I was the bully on the playground. That's you,
Don't
Dreamer.
insult her parents by saying she was.
You're
a
just
rapist.
your appearance alone is bullying.
Exactly. Your mere existence is bullying me.
Ugh.
It tells me how you were raised.
You don't know shit, bitch.
Bitch, how did you raise your kids? Oh, that's right, you didn't.
Oh.
Burn.
Anyways, you're a fucking stupid, Dreamer. That was a
She's
waste.
talking smack about how people were raised, but look
Yeah,
at how
right?
she's
I
handling
think
her
that's
mother
bullying.
going out of this world.
Look, I will never be her age and be on here acting like that, okay? And if I am, my children better cut that fucking Wi-Fi real quick. Like, grandma, mama, it's time to log off for good.
Yeah, our kids don't talk to her. It's fine.
It's embarrassing.
somebody
Like, that's
said
the
dreams.
legacy. Can you imagine leaving that kind of a legacy, the digital
Someone come get
footprint
me,
for
Grandma.
years to come?
Wasting her mother's money. Just. I mean, she had to turn off
Smoking
her
in that
phone so she could
dirty
pay
house.
taxes. It's like, what?
Your whole house smells like cat piss and ashtray. Shut the fuck up.
It's really just hard though. Also, yes, you guys. Also, that's the other thing that I don't appreciate is that I am an avid cat lover. I am a cat dad. I love cats, and how she has handled her animals is atrocious. And I'd also just want to make one real quick point here. People, I've seen people say that I don't like dogs. That's a lie. I just don't like Pixie. Fuck that dog. That's all I've ever said.
Oh, you really?
That's all I've ever said. Fuck Pixie.
Damn, fuck
I love
the dog, huh?
Yeah, fuck that dog though.
Oh, trap.
Oh, not Pixie.
Oh, this is like the best roasting session on the cyber bullying.
That's great. Let's listen to some more of this bitch.
And speaking about this on time and time again, I have seen friends go through it. I've seen Ken go through it. I've seen my family go through it.
And what's the common denominator of each of those people? You. You're the problem. It's me. Hi. You're the problem, Gypsy.
Maybe you're the problem, Gypsy. Maybe.
Common denominator.
Yeah.
It's you, Dips.
You,
And look at her
Gypsy, you're
sign.
the problem. It's you.
You wanted to make a family vlogging channel with putting skinny legs all over there, embarrassing his funky ass, his large feet, and his black socks. I can't with those. Get some white socks, please. Just one pack, Ken, of white socks.
Of
please.
non-showing, the ones that go under your ankle. Your
He probably gets black ones because they never get dirty. They
Jen
don't.
needs to drink milk and take some calcium supplements for those legs.
He's like a woman with osteoporosis. He needs to get on a woman's daily, a geriatric woman's daily calcium pill.
It's just so hard, though, to be honest, to watch this video with that stupid sign hanging above her
I
head.
know what. Like you sat down at your computer and looked up cyberbullying sign, anti-cyber,
dude,
and printed that shit out.
She could have got a YouTube background and put it in the back.
Yes,
a little sticker. They make little stickers.
Why she's gaslighting everybody for her not reading a sign when she goes into a store.
Yeah,
come
sorry,
on.
I didn't read the sign. I'm going to continue cyberbully. I didn't see the sign. Whoops.
Hey, real quick,
There
I'm
you
just gonna
go.
throw this out there. You know how Ryan Anderson goes on and on about the sanctity of marriage and whatnot?
Mhm.
I just wanted to say that National Stepmom Day is the day after Mother's Day. And I'm not talking about Christy, so that's all I'll say. Just wonder how I wonder how his stepmom is. That's all I wonder about.
Dang. You are. I think Case is the biggest Ryan hater there is out there. Well,
Oh, I'm the biggest. I hate Gypsy more. And listen, I put it like this: I hate Gypsy first, I hate Ken second, and I hate Ryan third.
okay,
there you go.
because I think I'm pretty sure I hate Ken more too.
Yeah, no, I don't know why people get that mixed up just because I talk smack about Ryan. They're like, oh, yeah, no, dude, I hate them all.
They're all equal in my book.
Everybody has room for some of my shade.
And the level of just shit that they have to deal with when just living their lives. And a lot of people are really just kind of unfiltered, and we live in a society that people think it's okay to say the worst things that they can come up with and it just go under the rug. And in a sense it does. So
you don't like being called a mommy murderer,
Right, that's what I was about to say.
She doesn't like labels.
She's worried about what people say, but not what they do. Okay.
She doesn't like labels.
You're calling me a mommy murderer.
It's true, though. It's not.
It's a fact. Exactly.
It's a fact. It's not like it's just a fact. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry
you
that bothers
put
you.
yourself on national television. You're not just like trying to fly under the radar and just live a quiet life. No, you blast all your shit out here looking stupid every time and putting the people that you're supposed to love in harm's way by exposing them to your toxicity.
Yeah, it's just ludicrous at this point. This is how far the people like Melissa Moore's, Lifetime, Mike Stanfield, that's how far they have let her ego escalate to that she thinks that she is this entitled and that she is above any sort of criticism.
Right.
She thinks that she should be able to carry on as though she's a Kardashian or just an everyday influencer while never taking accountability or making acknowledgement of the fact that she is a murderer, and that's how she got her notoriety. It's disgusting. Just get offline. If you really want to be out there, the only capacity that Gypsy should be in the public spotlight is if she were to have done what she said that she was going to do, which is advocate for Munchausen by proxy or people in the system or whatever. That's the only claim that she could have had to even stay in the spotlight. But we all know that that was all BS. It wasn't true to begin with. And no, she's just obsessed with celeb status. And so the fact that she can't take any criticism whatsoever and just still fails to realize it is just, it's beyond mind numbing.
Yeah, like why isn't she out there like getting people reaching out to her that are having this, and then she's like, publicizing it. Like, look at this specific case. Like, let's look at this. But she's not. Like, I see nothing about it from her at all.
To be honest, I don't think there is anything that she can do right now that would be redeeming. I think honestly, she needs to go away. You want it to stop, go away. That's what you have to do. You are a murderer. You will always be a murderer, and you got away with murder, which is even worse. More shit has come out that blows your water out of the story. I mean, your story out of the water. Sorry, I pulled a dreamer. Pulled a dreamer there. Just
it wasn't as bad as Dreamer, though. It's okay.
It's okay. You just watched Dreamer. It happened.
Starlight, I was talking to, I think it was maybe Toddy a couple of weeks ago or something, and I don't know how she brought it up or how this conversation started, but I said, what is the one and only thing that Gypsy Rose could ever do to somehow maybe garner some of the support that she had lost? And you know what the conclusion that, and I've asked myself this a million times.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I've come up with, and however unconventional it may sound, I think that the only thing that she could ever do would be actually take real real accountability for
She'd
the
have
crime.
to tell the truth to do that.
Right.
And she
And
can't
Which will
do
never happen.
that.
but I
It'll
don't
never
even mean
happen.
just in the general sense. I'm not talking about the watered down, media version of events. I'm talking real accountability that never went to trial. She would need to
You
come out and say,
answered to the
you know,
real questions.
yes. And I also believe that she definitely
And tell the
also
truth
played a
about
bigger
your
part
mom.
in the acting of itself. I do believe that. I truly do believe that. I don't believe it was all Nick. I truly don't. I'm not
don't.
like a conspiracy theorist. I don't think there was anybody else that came in and out of that house. I don't
I
go
would
by
love
that.
for her also to tell the truth about her mom, not just about the medical stuff, but
Yes,
about who she
that.
was as a person.
Right.
Because if you ask anyone who knew her, other than, in my opinion, her bitter sisters, I don't know if they still are, but they were in those phone calls. It really irritated me. But no one ever had one bad thing to say about Dee Dee except for a pizza guy. That's it.
Yeah.
Everyone
Well, and her
else is like,
sisters, her
that's what I
nasty
said. And
family,
her bitter, vindictive. I
nasty,
don't know. That was so bad, that
disgusting.
phone call.
It was
Yeah.
gross. It was really
They were jealous
gross.
of Dee Dee. Dee Dee was the
I
favorite.
don't think that they ever knew Dee Dee. I don't. There's such an age gap there. Dee Dee was the baby. She was favored. Yes. She grew up probably a spoiled child like Gypsy.
Dude,
But just,
I was jealous of my sister growing up because
My
she was
brother was
definitely my
jealous of
mom's
me.
favorite. But my God, if she was off, you're not going to catch me on a prison call talking to the perpetrator like, well,
Yeah,
if you heard
yeah.
she was a
And
bitch growing
even
up. I'm not
David
going to be like that.
Blanchard. David Blanchard said in that interview that Dee Dee was kind of immature, and I believe that. She's very childlike.
Yeah.
Um,
Disney for life. That
mhm.
one.
She said if Gypsy was into Disney, then everything was all Disney. It was all about
Exactly.
Gypsy.
Yep.
Just makes me so mad. Like, you
Oh, I know.
can't just say, my mom was so good to me. She laid with me when I was, whatever. They slept together. They slept in the
Right.
same bed for years. Like,
Yeah.
Well, what also, like it's
Baby and
crazy.
Honey.
Well,
Sorry.
people are making such a out of all the things that Gypsy has done and said since she's been out of prison, and it's just funny that the hair thing is what's blowing up right now. But I'm sorry, what should have really been blown up was when she said, what was it, Nicole, Starlight? Well, a few weeks ago or a month ago, she was like, "My mom was my biggest enabler." I mean,
Yeah.
that right there.
A little bit of truth there.
Right.
You're right.
Huge.
Yeah.
That was huge. Like,
yeah. Not
you can't-
abuser.
Because it was a bigger deal wasn't made of that. It's like, Jesus Christ, you just said your mother was your enabler. I thought
No.
she was the one keeping you sick.
I know.
Enabler, overprotective, overbearing. That's about
Yes.
it. That's
But-
all she's ever said
Right. Not abusive.
until she had to say abusive.
And I think a lot of
but
that
the narrative changed.
Of course, and I think a lot of that is just a huge testament to the fact that people have just become accustomed and numb to and used to the fact that Gypsy is just a liar. She's a pathological liar and constantly changes, her story and details and accountings of everything nonstop. If you're telling the truth, your story never changes.
Yeah.
It's just as simple as that. And this is a really disgusting case of somebody getting away with, because listen, we all know that this was a lie that the media perpetuated. We know that. We know the details about this now. We know the dirty details. And what you were left with is somebody that's truly diabolical, you guys. This is somebody,
Yeah.
you cannot overstate it. You can't.
How
To take out your
anyone
mother, to take out your own mother. Like, I know we've
how
all
could
gotten used to it,
anyone
but come on.
how could anyone in her real life ever trust her? She came out the gate lying to her dad, to Christy.
She's
They
still
all
lying.
know.
But they do trust her.
Do
That's
they
like
really,
the
though?
weirdest. I mean, they
Nothing
act.
is sacred with her. Like, she will put anything out. She put their business out about the divorce.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. She did that. And
Wonder how
the funny
Christy
thing about
felt
that,
about that.
the funny thing about that is that
Who's
Gypsy had
doing that?
initially put that in her book. She was going to put that in her book about the divorce, and she was urged to take it out because they didn't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gypsy,
And
you're a shithead. Man, I bet Chrissy can't wait for your ass to be out of that house.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to change the locks.
I don't think they'll be able to.
Yeah, you would think so. You would think so. Oh, hey, what's up, CJ? I can't comment in the chat for whatever reason, but I see you, my friend.
You can if you go to the little comment.
It's saying join the chat, and I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
you guys
never mind. You're on your phone, just never mind.
Yeah. But yeah, she was gonna put that in her book, and she was urged to take it out because they didn't want that shit out there. But then, just in order to try to save her ass, with the whole fallout she was having with Ryan, she puts it out there as a distraction.
Exactly, and I hope that Christy sees that. She has to. She can't be that dumb. She can't. I hope she sees it. All right, here we go. Here we go now.
So let's get down to the nitty gritty of it right now. So for me, I can speak on my own personal experience. I have a criminal history, and with that being said, there are certain, I guess you could say, opinions and
criminal history
I have to deal with as number one, a felon. Number two,
bitch, say no. I'm a murderer. I have a criminal offense. I murdered my mom. You're not just some everyday criminal who fucking snuck out of the toilet. Sorry, I was reading that story today. It was interesting.
She's just had a few parking tickets, guys. That's it.
No, she didn't like, commit a Shakespearean type murder. I mean, Jesus Christ.
It's
But
just glossing over it, like no big deal. I have a criminal
like she said,
past.
sweep it under the rug. Remember, she said sweep it under the rug. That's what she's trying to do.
Oh, she makes me infuriated. All right, here we go.
Number two, on parole, currently on parole, getting off of parole in about 2 weeks and 6 days.
Throw that out there.
Of my parole, the amount of bullying and harassment that I have had to go through is insane. Everything from people reporting me to my parole officer, and these are false reports, which I will kind of.
Yeah, you've been reported multiple times, and jack shit has been done to you, Gypsy.
Right.
And that's why people are pissed, especially with this latest, you getting products that you shouldn't have gotten. People are tired of seeing you get away with everything, dude. Yes. I mean, the amount of parole violations this tongue thrusting hypersexual demon freak has gotten away with for the last year and a half is diabolical. It is insane. And I don't know if her PO was paid off or he's or if Lifetime's paying him. I don't know, but give me a fucking break.
Why was she able to go to California with Ken? He wasn't her spouse. He wasn't a guardian.
Does anyone know where's her parole based out of in Louisiana? Like what town, parish, whatever you want to call it? Like surely it's not a cutoff with 5 officers.
Well, that's where I'm going to go if I ever commit a crime.
5.5. One only has one arm.
Because
what else is funny?
Away with
one arm.
Her, when she left after her baby was born, and her and Ken both went on that BS book promotion tour and flew out to California, there is not one normal parent that I or know or want to associate with where both parents would leave their child behind and be happy and giddy as shit about it and posting about it online, just having the time of their lives while their newborn was at home. And it's not like that's an isolated incident. It's a constant ongoing issue.
She's like, woo, Post Malone, yay!
That Post Malone one really pissed me off. Like the hair one's getting more than like her posing in front of Bud Light and shit. What? It makes me so irritated. I've never how this happened. That's why we're all mad in the first place, is how did this even happen? How you can murder somebody and fool the system so much that not only do you get a sweetheart plea deal, but you also get a sweetheart parole deal. 1 year. I've known people who've committed lesser crimes that were on probation for way longer than that.
Seriously, when I was a kid, I was a troublemaker, and I was probably 14 years old. my mom drugged me down to the juvenile detention center, and she made me take a drug test, which I failed for marijuana. And I got put in the system for a couple of years. And let me tell you, I was held to stricter protocols and whatever than Gypsy has ever been. And I was a minor.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It makes me just so mad for other people on parole that have to go through hell. But she literally committed murder and gets like the easiest time ever.
Well, yeah, Nadatha has brought up guys who are on parole, and she's like, "Do you get to do this?" Or "Nope." "Do you get to do this?" "Nope." All the stuff.
And that's why I think it's infuriating to these like ex-inmates because they had to start from the bottom up and like actually rebuild their lives, find a place to live, find someone that will hire them because they're now a felon.
Exactly.
And and Gypsy just gets to come on here and cry about being bullied for getting called out for being a toothbrush fucking mommy murderer.
Right.
That's the worst of it. Toothbrushes for her.
And tooting her ass on the internet.
Yeah, toot that ass, toot that ass. Hold on, I got one real quick. Hold on.
I just saw that. That was so funny.
So good. I don't remember who made that, but yeah, that toot that ass, toot that ass. Fuck it. And then I need to really work on like my soundboard because I want to put "You're out of control." You're spiraling out of
we added that
control.
onto the Discord soundboard. It's so funny. Spiraling
Well,
out
someone
of
can
control.
send me like the sound bite. I can add it to my StreamYard.
Oh, we definitely need.
I
don't
Casey
Hey, Starlight, I sent it to you on Discord.
Oh, you
You
did?
just have to download
There
it.
you go.
Okay. Like right now you sent it, or
No, like the other day.
how many days ago? Because
Like
let's see.
Wait, was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before?
Okay, I see it now.
I don't care.
Yeah, that one.
I don't care.
You
Hold
call
on
it
before we
bitch,
do
bitch.
that. Yeah, I
many
want
good
that, and I
ones.
really want.
So many good ones.
Let's see if I can add this one if it'll let me.
Is it okay to say Jesus? Remember when she was?
Oh my god, we
Oh,
should revisit that one day.
That was sick.
It did it.
Oh, I love it.
Hold on, I gotta turn it up.
Yeah, it's a little faint.
Let me do that and turn the loop off. The soundboard on here sucks, or maybe I just need a mouse. I'm using the fucking touchpad, and it always fucks me up.
Spiraling out of control.
Oh, that's great. I need more. Send me all the great sound clips. I will add them to my soundboard.
Skinny legs, skinny legs.
Yes, we need that for sure.
Skinny legs.
Got it. I got you. I got you.
Just
Can't hold a
Sir
job.
Murbit has posted something about Gypsy on his Sir Murbit page. Just for
I need the one. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you, Charlotte. I need the one that's like you hit me, I hit back 10 times harder.
It's the same one.
Ken Arker has a drinking problem. I believe that too. I think Gypsy's gonna have one. We need a Gypsy bingo card, like a Gypsy an off parole bingo card. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Dude, let me write that. That'd be great.
We got to put our bucket list on there. Have a drink at a bar. Let's see.
Yeah,
get caught on camera. Wait, live stream drunk from a bar.
How many patrons will she flash? Within a month after being let off. How many railroad tracks will she visit?
How many crash outs?
Oh yeah.
DUI.
Can we add how many accounts will Bree lose?
Exposals. Yeah. All right, let's push play on this bitch.
I will make a separate video explaining the conditions of parole and how all these people were like, she violated her parole, and it wasn't true, which kind of leads into gossip and the
what about you?
amount of danger and damage that
I'm sorry. I just want to say, what about? Listen, you notice that her and Bree, they never mentioned that whole going into the strip club thing, and her wearing the blue rig and flashing people, and apparently being intoxicated and driving off under the influence.
The strip club.
Yeah, they didn't talk about any of that, but that's just rumors, right?
Right.
Yeah. Huh?
Technically, but I believe that shit.
I believe it.
Oh, well, 100. The reason why you believe it is because Bree confirmed it. Because it
Oh,
was
did
just a
she?
rumor.
Did
that
she?
somebody put on Twitter.
So stupid.
Yeah.
What did she confirm?
Because
The strip
listen,
club.
what happened
Oh.
was somebody on Twitter. This was just a random user. The
I
night that
saw
this
that.
happened, they were like, I seeing Gypsy Rose in a strip club at so and so time was not on my bingo card. She got in front of the stage and was flashing people and acting completely obnoxious and narcissistic. Like, I forget what all they said, but that's what they posted. And then an hour later, Bree posts on her TikTok stories a photo of her and Gypsy, and Gypsy's in the blue wig.
Oh, I said that. Yeah.
Exactly.
That was my main
Exactly.
point. That was my main
And
point.
you-
That the girl knew about the wig before Bree put it out.
And you can't have cameras in the strip club. But I mean, Gypsy's that bold. Why should I be surprised? Because she's not allowed. A strip club's main serving of beverage is alcohol. Let's be honest.
Well, can you imagine if Ken would have went with them? Do you think she would have allowed that? I'm just curious.
I think they
No,
have an
Ken
open
wouldn't be allowed
relationship.
to see that.
Ken was at the.
I think that the way that Gypsy keeps Ken, I truly do believe this. I think that it's very much an open relationship, and she knows that, and she knows what Ken is. She knows Ken's preferences. She knows his, I think she knows that, and she will do whatever it takes to keep him. And if that means a third wheel or people that they find online, so be it.
She's got to keep him under her control.
Yeah.
It's all about control. That's why she keeps changing her hair. Control that.
All right, here we go.
Isn't true, which kind of leads into gossip and the amount of danger and damage that gossip can do on someone's reputation.
You know what? Okay, I am a nobody, a literal nobody on this platform, and I have been bullied, not as bad as Gypsy, but I have had people attack the fuck out of me, make pages dedicated to me. I'm a nobody.
Me too.
I never made an anti-bullying video about it.
Right.
It comes, sadly, it comes with the territory, and the more popular you are, if you want to use that word, the worse it is. Yeah.
She just put out all that shit about Ryan. Like you really think you're the person that sits here and talk about the dangers, like rumors and harmful relation, when you just told the world that your ex-husband had a drug problem and doxed him.
She has zero self-awareness.
I had an actual SWAT called to my house, bitch. Like, fuck you. And you're, it can be so damaging. No shit. And you know who else puts people in danger? Your friends, who have also put out, many people on this platform or on this panel or in the chat put out their public or private information, putting their families in danger.
Yeah.
But here you are, of course, being a fucking moron. I hope I can't, because these people's thinking is not the same as mine. They ain't like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. I guess we got to remember that.
They're stupid.
So we have a lot to talk about, and I would love to be able to open up my comment sections, but as a mother, I am not able, a mother to a 5-month-old, I am not able to go in and pick apart each comment and approve and delete. That's just way too much. I don't have that much time.
You could just leave them there.
Leave them there.
Oh, there the tongue is. There the tongue
Look
is.
at that little tongue.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
You
because
could
she's
just
too
leave the
busy doing
comments
that
there,
on all our other
Gypsy.
social media streams. I got to do that on TikTok too and Instagram. I got to do, it's just too much.
Why does she actually think she has to go through every single comment? I don't go through every single comment.
Probably
Exactly.
it's probably because there's hundreds of bad comments and like 5 good ones.
Right.
But her deleting the bad comments isn't going to make people suddenly not
Right.
suddenly like her. Like people are going to be like, oh, there's no bad
She just
comments. People
basically
must
admitted
like her.
she
I will think the
censors-
same now.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
no.
like,
All
I
about
censor
controlling
my
her narrative.
chat.
Yeah,
censor my chat.
exactly.
Great.
I bet you her mouth smells like hot mayonnaise.
Oh. Well, she used to have prescription mouthwash that she didn't take with her.
Ugh.
So I think right now I want people to have these conversations with their family, with themselves, their loved ones, their sisters, their brothers. Because this is an issue that I feel I watch on a daily basis.
Same.
And I am baffled at how little could be done in the moment, or even at all, to prevent and have repercussions on the bullies.
I'd like to know what could prevent a murder.
What you're mad at is you don't have anyone to go snitch to like you did to your your prison guard.
Theo.
And you would go say, so-and-so's bullying me.
Which we know for a fact that she did now.
Welcome to the real world. Like
Exactly. Welcome to the real world, Gypsy, where you don't get everything you want. And one
It's
of those
all
things
going
where
down.
everybody's gonna have something positive to say about you. In fact,
you would
Slowly
think
but
she would have learned a thing or two in prison, because wasn't her like thing, she kind of stuck to herself, was quiet, like maybe you need to do that again, sit down, shut the fuck up and quit posting.
Perfect. Sit down.
Exactly.
She was held. To see, the thing is like she had to probably be a certain way in prison, which like we've heard was, but she couldn't act out, in prison, because she would have been put in her
She got her
place.
ass kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was two-faced. She did, she did what she did. She was, a little snitch.
Look,
She
the internet's
little
worse.
snitch.
The internet's worse than a women's prison. All right.
I would agree. Yeah, honestly, I could imagine that. You can't say the same about men's prison. I've never been to prison. I've never been to prison, but
Yeah, me either. But I've heard people compare it to a women's prison before, and I'm like, that kind of makes sense.
I had to do, when I was in my early 20s, I had to do 48 hours for a DUI.
Oh
And
no.
I was in my early 20s, and I'm 43 now, but that was not fun. It was like
See,
the worst time
I got
ever.
in trouble that one time that we've all know because Breek is blasting everywhere. But I literally was like in there, made a phone call for someone to come pick me up. They took my picture and I left. It was like it was a bad experience. Don't get me wrong. I would never do it again.
You went to
But,
prison.
I'm very glad it was just like in and out. I was in and out.
You went to prison and now
Well, but the thing is, what's funny though is that like I learned my lesson just from 2 days in jail, and I'm like, oh hey, I'm never drinking and driving again. And Gypsy goes in for murder for 8 years and comes out even worse than she was before she went in.
I think so.
Comical.
I just don't understand the mentality of thinking like, yeah, I may have murdered my mother, like not a stranger, not that it makes it any better.
But that's how she
But
thinks
your
about
own mom, but everyone needs to just forget that and let me live my life. Okay,
10 years ago.
go do that. Go do that off the
Go do it.
internet.
Do that in quiet.
Yep.
Amen.
You,
Get
No,
off
you don't
the
see
internet.
Carla and Homolka out here wilding it out on the internet.
I've said many times, people are like, well, when will y'all be satisfied? When that bitch is working at the dollar store, when she has a
Yeah.
real fucking job and she's not on here on the internet. I don't think Gypsy Rose Blanchard should be able to be on the internet, especially since her crime was planned and all of that over the internet.
Yes, he bullied Nick on the internet. So
Well,
what is
Titty
he
has
doing?
more
legitimately-
restrictions.
She's delayed, like no doubt. Like,
Yeah.
legit
Retarded. There, I
mentally delayed. Yes.
She is
Shit.
and delusional. She's very, very delusional.
Somebody
She
needs to
cannot
Yeah.
see outside of her own self.
No. Oh no.
No. And she never will.
There's no,
No,
growth.
Never will.
never.
She's gonna grow in that way.
And it's
I
gonna be
don't think
funny
she
though.
has the ability to be better. I don't.
She's
No, she doesn't.
emotionally slow. She has no emotional intelligence at all. We all have to work at it, but she's just not even interested in that. She does not care.
No, nothing. I tell you one thing. Ken will be dumb enough to, get married to her if they're not already married.
It's
Who knows?
because Ken's her new daddy.
Right. Oh,
That's her new daddy.
so gross. Oh,
I'm
dude.
sorry, it's gross.
I
Daddy.
know. But it's
I want to
it's
get to
true,
know
though.
you, like really know you.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
That was the worst part about those calls.
felt
Even
wrong.
Rod was just like silent.
Yeah.
Rod had no
He wanted to
comeback
keep
to
her
that.
at arm's length.
Yeah,
For
he's
sure.
like,
I'm a guy.
You can
I'm a
sit here
guy.
and talk to me, but first of all, you're walking. You told me you couldn't walk, and you murdered somebody.
And
We
he was
just
like,
found out. But I still love you, Daddy.
so
You're breaking up real bad, Case.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Get closer to the router.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. My phone's charging. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was like the worst part. That was the whole daddy, mommy. Oh, that was the worst. That was so bad.
And Christy saying, "I'll be your new mama, baby."
That was so bad too. Like, what's wrong with you? She's literally just off her mom. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
That's
you?
so wild.
I don't know if y'all said this earlier or what, but I absolutely think that that was not a conversation. Like, I've never talked to Christy. We had no relationship. I didn't know them. I wasn't able to talk to them, but you so easily did. Like, no, I don't believe that at all. I
don't
think
either.
they were in communication.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
And I just want to start by saying nobody's perfect, okay?
Especially
I
not
think
you.
that if you
So
have ever
profound.
said you got in an argument in the comment section and you're like, oh, you're stupid, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, that's online bullying. I'm guilty of it. I'm sure you are too. Nobody is perfect. But the point is, it's not a matter of if we are guilty of it or not. It's about, hey, we've probably done it in our life, and it's not okay, and that behavior needs to stop. And
who is this
just
person
recognizing that
HR manager.
we are all individuals, that you don't know me, I don't know you, I don't know what.
Let's keep it that way.
Why does she talk so wet?
What is she doing?
I
Who
know.
is that? Was this a new personality of hers?
Yeah, it's the HR director with that.
It's condescending. I don't get it.
She's so condescending. She got it from Crystal.
You don't know me and I don't know you.
Oh, bitch, we know you. You out of control.
Yeah.
Spiraling out of control.
Doesn't she sound like we all work for her?
Yes.
Hell no, I quit.
Right.
I
I've
want
had
a
meetings
raise.
like this as a team. What we need to do is look at our actions. Blah, blah, blah.
And tell her how wonderful she is.
Right.
That ain't happening.
You're
Not
doing
on
the
this
wrong
side.
thing. I'm perfect, and you really have to notice that. Give me grace.
You guys, we have to be better people.
Starlight.
Starlight? Uh-oh.
Starlight?
Uh-oh.
Starlight.
No.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Stupid internet.
Case's phone went out and Starlight died out.
Oh my God. Are you guys okay?
Case,
Talk to
where
us.
are you? Starlight,
Andrew.
where are they? They both left us unsupervised.
I know.
That's scary.
What are we gonna do?
Oh no.
All right, Case.
We might cyberbully someone. Uh-oh.
Katie, take over.
Well, I just love how she's, again, lecturing us on something that we all know. Okay, Gypsy, we're not a bubble brain like you. We all have way more life experience.
Oh God.
Isn't it like she's talking to a bunch of like 5th graders?
Yeah, it's like, don't talk down to us.
Sorry
I'm
again.
back.
I'm so glad that Case pointed out that she could fit her head in a little her little pinhead in.
Dude, I tried to do that the other day.
Bag.
No, why would you do that?
Case is
you
in the
would
back
think-
too, Starlight.
You would
What?
think one would take like a grocery, a grocery bag and tie it around
Yes.
their head, not a fucking Ziploc bag.
The Ziploc.
I don't see
You're
Case.
breathing in that
No,
either.
you don't.
No.
He
Isn't
said
this
I'm
like a
back.
dunce cap?
Yo. 2
Tell him
minutes
to
ago.
come back, Case. I didn't see you if you were back there.
No, that was weird. A couple people dropped by. What happened?
Here we go.
What's going on in your mindset, you don't know what's going on in mine. You don't know if I'm having a hard day. I don't know if you're having a hard day. So with that being said, you never know someone's mindset and what their breaking point is, what they can take, what they can handle. So many cases I've been kind of looking at are teens and individuals who suffer from depression. So if someone is suffering from depression and you're calling them names like ugly, fat, stupid, like all of the names that you can think of, that you never know if your words are going to be the thing that triggers them to
He called me Pippi Longface.
do the unthinkable. And a lot.
See, here we go. It's like that's when you need to take yourself away from the internet. Your side has called me every name, talked about my family, talked about my late husband, all that shit. So what do? I lay low.
Right?
She's trying to teach brain surgery with crayons.
I know. It's like, girl, I mean, what about what your side has done to the people over here? Becca, Toddy, Starlight.
Nicole, you need to make a video response.
Case, they do it to everybody.
Morbid, everybody. So I
Yep.
mean, we have hard days too, Gypsy. But here's the thing: when I'm having a hard day, I don't go online and look for trouble.
Nope,
Very-
we go
very
to
well
work and
said,
continue our
Nicole.
life.
You need to be responsible for yourself. That's why I can't stand with the thing with that about killing herself thing. That what's her name? The Dreamer said. It's like,
Case is
stop it.
backstage.
Oh, okay. Oh, Case is back. Yeah, here's the thing. You treat everybody in your life, well, because you don't know what they're going through. That doesn't exist online. It'd be nice, but it doesn't exist. Okay? So you got to be responsible for your own damn self as an adult. Again, it's different with kids. With adults, you got to know people are going to be mean to you regardless, whether you're going through a bad day or not.
And Gypsy, you wake up and look for things that are negative about you. It's like you seek it out. Go ahead.
And also realize that you're going to be under extra, scrutiny because of who you are. And
It's what you wanted. You asked for it.
And you're making a
Yes.
mommy channel.
You said you want to do.
I mean, let's get it down to why she made this video. Obviously, it's the hair stuff because that's the biggest trigger for her. It just
She
has
made it
to be
before the hair stuff, though.
True.
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Her hair is brown.
Oh, I don't know.
It's brown again.
Yeah, it's brown. So this is an old video.
I think she pre-recorded this. I do.
Yeah, that's what I
probably
think.
did. And released it now.
She did it because she doesn't want people talking about her negatively online. Oh well,
Yep.
too bad.
What's going to
Not
happen,
Jane.
Gypsy? There are people who are bigger than you who have whole pages devoted to hating them. So,
Yeah.
buckle up, Buttercup.
Problem. It's just rules apply to everybody else.
But Gypsy.
Her to bully people, cyberbully people online, which is what she has done. And she's utilized her minions.
Hang out and associate with people.
Yeah, you promote where these gatherings take place. You promote where those people should go. where they organize and they do these types of things, and it's just an absolute joke for you to
I
have that
mean,
little sign behind your
I heard
head.
that she was in
yeah,
Maria's
and that
chat the other night on YouTube. So there you go. She really does go those places.
the
Hey,
stuff
yeah.
with woo
Yes.
woo.
Skeletor. Oh, how dare you? Even though Skeletor was swole, guy was jacked. So I don't see why they're insulting me. But what if I did?
That's
What if
funny.
I did have an eating disorder, Gypsy, and they triggered me, and I had to go back into the hospital? Huh?
Well, they're just jealous because you actually do workouts. You.
Well, listen, they can't say anything to me that's going to bother me, but the same things apply. Let's just say that.
I mean,
You know
Bree,
what's
if
funny?
she ever got up from her chair to get some fresh air and go walking, at least start with walking.
She yells at her dog. She's like, Jax is looking at me and shaking like wants to go for a walk.
She wants to go pee. Are you kidding? Well,
Yeah.
no, just let him pee on the floor. Why not?
She's always getting annoyed by the dog.
She says, talks about, eating disorders, and whatnot. You know what? It's funny she says that, because I can guarantee you one thing. If Eugenia Cooney were to post a pro Gypsy video, she would repost that shit. She doesn't give a fuck about eating disorders.
Oh yeah.
She would promote her if that person was to make a positive video about her.
Yep.
Well, about the one video she posted about the girl calling her hot. That was weird.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
That was so
What?
weird. Like, I know
don't
that she
remember that.
murdered her mom, but she's
Yep.
hot. Ew. Like, you
Oh, you mean
reposted it.
Gypsy?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
That
that was
was
bad.
low-key
Yeah, that was
a
bad.
blow at you too, and she don't even get it.
That was, again, that's like one of those things where I just said I was shocked, when she said
Can't
that Dee Dee was
read
her biggest enabler, that wasn't talked about more. It should have been
Right,
talked
I
about
agree.
more, that she shared that video where, yes, this person was saying, we all know that Gypsy butchered her mom. We all know that she was the mastermind.
Yeah.
Ew, that's
But
so wild.
I
I
think
don't
she looked
think I
hot, and
saw
she
that.
reposted it.
Dude,
It was
she
a
did.
repost. It was a repost by Gypsy. Reposted it.
It was a black lady on a horse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that now.
She was kind of
Yeah.
cowgirl.
Gross, guys.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
You know, that's no better than women that like people like the Night Stalker and stuff like that. Come on, Gypsy. When somebody posts that is the equivalent. That's the equivalent. You're nothing
Yeah.
more and never will be anything more than known for killing and setting up your own mother.
Her
That's
mind
it.
is sick. It is sick. It is depraved. We see that on a weekly basis because she chooses to exploit her, just how her brain works for everybody to see. She never should have been let out of prison. This is a very sick individual, and people are starting to see.
And letting her run wild, dude. Just letting her run.
Remember, like, not too long ago, she made a video about how she was going to paint something. I'm just saying,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
happened to that? Did you ever
What do you
make that
think?
painting,
Nothing.
Gypsy?
Nope.
Where I was excited to see
Oh,
what the
yeah.
hell
Oh.
your
I
twisted
forgot
mind
about
would
that.
have
Of
came
course
up
she didn't
with.
Were we
finish it.
supposed to guess? We were supposed to guess what she was painting.
Yeah.
No, she never
That
did
was
it.
her character
Imagine
of the
that.
week.
Somebody posted a video in the Snark page today from somebody on TikTok. I don't know if it's a big creator or not, but it just seemed like somebody that was just talking straight facts. And it was this woman, talking about this whole hair thing, but she was like talking about how Gypsy just goes from, one thing to another every
Exactly.
week. She was like,
Right.
one week you're saying, oh no, I don't have a workout routine. Next week, come and work out with me. Here's my workout
Exactly.
routine.
Yep. That's why I said that was her
like,
character of the week.
Yeah, what happened to the workouts?
Yeah, what
yeah.
That character has been
Oh,
Now
man.
she's a mommy vlogger.
Went from that mommy vlogger. Yep.
Now she's
Now
an
she's a
anti-bully
beautician.
campaign person.
No worries. The Dad Challenge podcast is aware of her.
Good.
Anybody, I mean,
And
if
unalive
anything that
themselves.
applies to her negatively, she becomes a thing. An advocate of that. She's an advocate for herself.
Yes, exactly.
Essentially unalive themselves. You don't know that. So the words that you say could have a huge lasting impact on someone's life, someone's mental health. You have more power than you think. If someone is like, I don't let the comments get to me, I don't look at it. You do. You do.
She's talking to herself here.
She's talking to herself because I can tell you, my
If I
boyfriend,
say
he
I
gets
look
so
at
much
them,
hate.
I literally look at them.
You'll never find me in a comment section. I
No.
hardly reply to my comments,
Yeah.
but I read them. But
What I respond to, Gypsy, are your people doing things like looking at my information, posting my husband's information, having my dad, a veteran, being blown up. That's what I care about. You can talk shit about me all you want. I don't. I'm
Like there are
bothered.
people that don't let that get to them for real, Gypsy.
No, Nina.
Not everybody gets
no,
it.
I don't read comment sections. I just never have, and I think that
No, too much.
yeah, unless somebody tells me, "Hey, go look at this comment" or something. But I don't
Yeah, I
like go
believe that.
into people's comment sections because it can get brutal in there. Like
Oh,
people can
oh,
be
it does,
fucking
sure.
mean. So, as an adult, I made a decision a long time ago not to be in comment sections, and I never really
Keisha
go
and
into them.
Case are backstage.
Oh,
What
okay.
happened to her ghosting? That wasn't that part of the detox? Was her she was going to ghost? Well, she certainly didn't ghost today. Boy, she was all over.
I think
Dude, she didn't even take her 30 days. She didn't even take her full 30 days.
Didn't even take 24 hours. It wasn't even 24 hours.
That was a
Don't
she
respond
was
to comments. Well, you've been doing that all over the place, up and down and back and forth.
All right, I'm gonna push play because I gotta go here in a bit.
Everybody does. Everybody doesn't. And it's so hard to know if these are the honest opinions of the general public, or if it is just keyboard.
Go read the GRB snark because I know
That is-
you already do that, Gypsy, but that's where you'll find all the honest opinions.
100%. It's reality, girl. That's the
Yep.
reality.
Warriors that want to hate, as they say. Haters gonna hate.
Haters
and why
gonna
I'm
hate.
thinking about this now is because I'm starting to realize.
Ew, girl. Smell like dreamer.
I'm starting to realize that it might not be an issue right now, but I am the mother of a 5-month-old daughter.
That doesn't give you a
And this
bad
5-month-old daughter.
Then quit making content about your 5-month-old daughter. You weirdo.
There she is blaming things on the baby.
Yeah, and don't
My
be leaving
God,
things
are
that are
you
dangerous.
that stupid? Then stop
Aurora's
putting
her
your
new scapegoat.
child all over national television and social media, you fucking moron.
And don't not strap your kid in a car seat correctly and not expect real mothers to notice, please.
Yep.
She's been using that baby as a shield. That baby was born as a shield. That baby was born for Gypsy to say, "Look, I'm a mom now. Don't talk about what I did to my mom. Look, I'm a mom now. I'm a mom.
Yep.
I get a new start."
And no, Gypsy, I don't think you're a good mom. Not at all. You didn't strap that baby down. You put electronic devices up there where they can fall and hurt your child. Like, come on, who does this? Except for you.
Somebody dumb. All right, here we go.
Daughter will grow up. And when she is 16, 17, 18, 25, she's going to go on social media.
Yep.
And
before that.
My fear that I feel like I know is going to happen. I don't want it to happen, but it's kind of inevitable. It happens to everybody that associates with me or in my life, like family, friends.
Then get off social media. If you don't want it to affect your child, Gypsy, get off and take your daughter off social media. But you can't do it because you're addicted and you think this is your way to money, and it's never going to pay the bills, girl, because we're always going to be here. There's always going to be new people coming in to expose all of your bullshit.
You're exposing your child.
Bore. You're uninteresting. There's nothing interesting about you, Gypsy.
Nobody's fault. All of this is no one's fault but your damn own.
Right.
And I feel more sorry for the kid finding out the truth online than poor Gypsy knowing that her daughter finds out the truth. Please, no. I feel sorry for that kid because she's going to have to know that she's going to. I would think that child's going to worry, but okay, am I going to have that? Am I going to be a murderer too? Because you know what I mean? Like, people think that way. That's what Melissa Moore worried about, right? Sorry, I just, I watched too many documentaries and Melissa Moore was worried about that. Isn't that why she went on Dr. Phil? It's all
significant other, whatever. They get bullied. And they are a target because they are close to me. So with that being said, when my daughter becomes a teenager and she goes on social media, she's gonna face a lot of criticism. She's gonna face a lot of bullying.
Because of you.
As much as I don't want that for her, it's inevitable. So with that being said, I really want to start advocating now to have a safer space online for teens.
Oh my God, I fucking can't. A safer place online for teens while you're actively being on OM TV. What the fuck? This is the last person I want ever influencing my children.
Oh
Fuck no.
company for
She said she wanted to start advocating for this.
And this,
No.
this will be the last time you hear about it. She's advocating for herself.
You manipulated a mentally ill, or not ill, mentally challenged,
children, adults.
Mentally challenged man over the internet, Gypsy.
Yes, you're the ultimate cyberbully.
She says, with that being said, way too much. It drives me crazy. With that being said, over and over again.
And she needs some more
online for teens, preteens, children, adults.
No, stay away from our children, Gypsy.
Please.
We don't want you anywhere near our kids.
Nope.
No, absolutely not.
Or
This
my
is
cat.
pissing
Stay
me
with my
off.
cat.
This makes me mad.
Girl. You better not. You better not.
No.
I will punch you dead in your face. Come near my daughter.
Stay away from our kids, Gypsy. Everybody.
Society in general. Often teens are not, their brains have not matured enough to understand the difference between reality and online BS.
You would know. You would know, Demona. Demona Candy
Candy,
Kitty.
Ruby.
Still there,
Yeah. You wouldn't know
you
the
still
fantasy
have
and reality, would you? I'll be right back. I gotta leg my dog out. I'll be right back.
If that's not the pot calling the kettle black.
Shoe black.
I said, if that's not calling the kettle black. She is crazy, y'all. She's crazy.
She was selfish to have a child in the first place, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she was. She should have fucking waited until she was fucking.
No, she shouldn't have had one at all. Not waited.
No,
She should not have had one at all.
Because that kid is going to have that. That's going to be that kid's legacy, and that's sad, dude.
Rod really
But
needs
that's
to have
her
her
legacy. She
committed.
deserves that legacy. So
Well, that's why she needs to disappear and forget, like so it's not a big thing. So when it does, not a big thing in the public anymore, it just faded away. So by the time her daughter's a certain age, it's like, okay, we do have to tell her, but this is what happened, and this is, but it's got it's over now. We moved on with our lives. I'm not still out there in my big fat ass.
I would change my whole name.
Me too. Well, the
I
guys
moved to a place that nobody knew me, like a little small quaint town that doesn't have cell phone reception.
Yeah. The guy,
Nice.
the guy in the Pamela Smart case, she planned the murder of her husband by manipulating one teenage boy in particular. but
And
killing.
the Dad Challenge podcast would rip this up. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying they're out. She's still in prison for planning it. She'll always be in prison. But they're out and they disappeared. They did not come out like, hey, book deals, magazine articles, interviews. No, they're on lifetime parole and they just took to hiding because they're like, what we did was awful. And we don't want to be known for it. So
Well, that's called more of they're accountable. Like they know. They know.
They were accountable day one. Day one, they're accountable. But now that they're out, they're like, we shouldn't be profiting at all.
No, we don't.
Has the Dad Challenge podcast covered her at all?
Ooh, that would be good.
I don't know. I need to get in touch with him. Somebody get me in touch with that guy.
Oh, I already
I've
messaged
been
him.
watching and waiting, and I haven't.
He didn't. Where'd you mess?
He answered me. I messaged him
Where?
on Instagram.
Let me see if he ever messaged me back.
I messaged him because he had already commented on my videos before on Instagram, so I figured.
No, he didn't message me. That asshole. He didn't send me one back.
It looks like
Where'd you message him?
Casey is backstage.
Oh, okay. I gotta go here in a minute, so let's get this
Meh.
party started. All right, here we go. I know. I gotta go run these kiddos around.
God damn it.
And that leads them down a dark path. So, number one, there needs to be this great.
You would know about being sent down a dark path that you sent yourself down on: Japanese dildo, barbecue sauce, toothbrush, like ketchup, all
Right.
the
Go,
Dedicated to her
Starlight.
daughter. Dedicated to this poor kid she's talking about here.
Yeah.
Greater, broader awareness about taking accountability for the words that come out of your mouth, or
Oh,
what about your actions, girlfriend?
I feel sorry. Look, I feel sorry for this child. These are the type of things she's going to teach her to take accountability.
this
But
kid's not gonna
Gypsy,
be
you
normal.
have never done that.
No, you don't take
You
accountability.
the last
for
thing you do
words
is
that come
take
out of your mouth.
accountability.
Those foreigners, you said to blame it on Nick.
She wants the people.
You're over here trying to get this woman fired because you fucked up and you didn't take accountability for that. You're trying to get her fired.
It's wild.
I don't identify as a schmurder. Don't get me started. This bitch.
It's exhausting, right?
Yeah.
the things that you type and the level of impact that it has on someone else's life. Secondly, there needs to be a broader conversation about local, state, and federal laws and how they kind of intermingle with each other and are able to connect better. There has been situations, and I can speak from my personal situation. I have had online death threats. I have had people.
I thought you were going to actually talk about what you did online, Gypsy, which was groom somebody. Like, you're the one that people should be afraid of online. You should be the example of what to stay away from.
Who's the lady that
death threats? You show everything else. Where are the receipts?
Her body language is weird here.
Hey, let's talk about your friends who threaten people on daily basis, multiple times a day.
Look, if I was getting death threats, I would, and if I were Gypsy, I would blast that person. I would show their screen name. I would make video, putting out what they said, showing screenshots. Like, where are these death threats? Where are they?
Yeah.
What, does Bree have them?
Well, no, Bree would release them. Bree would release them. She always does.
Right. Well, that's true.
Come to my house. I have had people threaten to.
Wait, nobody came to your house, bitch.
She's full of shit.
God.
You had it on
Such a
fucking
liar.
TV.
Y'all invited her.
She drove by on a public street. Nobody came to your house.
Right.
And it wasn't a threat.
And it's all over TV. Her
Man,
house is all over television.
Exactly.
Look up the name and see where they live. Just
I
saying.
bet a lot of people that drove by your house. A lot of people still drive by your old house in Missouri. Yeah, people still drive by that. You think they're not going to try? You put it all over national television. What are you talking
You should have a
about?
dupe house, idiot.
Lord, victim of your own circumstances.
Unalive me. I have had all of these range of threats, and what can I do?
That's the same thing. Having death threats and people unalive you, that's the same thing. So you just named the same thing twice.
And the funny thing is, she did that to her own mother. So hello.
I know.
Right? Yeah. The murderer. Yeah.
You
the
actually
murderer
did,
being scared of being murdered.
Yeah.
Right. Give me a break.
Police report. Okay, where does that go from there? If these online threats are coming from someone of a different state, there's little that law enforcement can do. And I feel like they just don't have the understanding of where to take it from there. You can make a police report, and then what's the follow-up? Okay, we'll just put it right down in the books.
Yeah, that's what they did for
Okay.
me.
Maybe your mom.
How is that going to protect me and my family?
Well, if they do it again.
Her mama could have reported the BB incident. That should have been like a big red flag, but her mother wanted to keep her.
Put some
Sad.
cameras outside your house. Have a house alarm. No one's coming to hunt you down, Gypsy. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, get a
Okay?
doorbell camera, okay? Get cameras.
Maybe get offline. How about that? Protect your
How about that?
family. If
How
you're
about
getting
that?
yeah, if
How about
you
that?
if these people are putting your life in danger and your family's life, then get
Don't
off
give
the
them the
fucking TV and the internet.
Don't
of your
give them the
Period.
material. Get off. Protect your child. Get off. It's that easy. I don't know
Don't
how
you
to
care about them?
live your life, whore. Live your life off of. Put down the phone and live your life.
She's so self-centered. She wants that attention more than she wants her family's sake.
Literally, that's what it is.
She's addicted to attention because she was brought up with a lot of attention. And then she needed two guys paying attention to her. It's all about attention for her. All of it.
And she still wants two guys.
Yep.
It's gross.
Always. She needs a guy who's obsessed with her and a guy that she's obsessed with.
Yeah, she needs somebody that she can find as her comfort.
Right.
And the other is obsession.
I want for her
That
love.
was Nick and Dan. Dan was the one she wanted but couldn't have, so she settled for Nick, who worshipped her.
And he was her comfort.
Right.
At that time. Ooh.
So it's not just me. We need to kind of look at this. Okay, you have my individual perspective that plays out on social media that everyone can kind of watch and see the level of hate and harassment that I get as an individual, but in my situation. But it goes beyond me, and it also goes beyond the average teen that's on social media. This kind of
You're not a teenager. You're a grown adult. Jesus.
Who was talking to teenagers?
No wonder your mom didn't put birthday candles on your fucking cake because you don't even know your
She kept you
mental.
from school so that you wouldn't get, oh my God, harassed there. Can you imagine?
Or she would have gotten bullied like no.
So
like,
bad.
That's why I think Dee Dee protected her.
Absolutely.
Me too.
Dee
I think Dee knew that she didn't act her
Well,
age.
She knew she was dangerous because she shot her with a BB gun. Like she should have reported that, and maybe Dee Dee would still be here. I
No,
feel
she was
bad.
afraid of Gypsy.
Yeah, I think she really. I think she was.
That's why when Dreamer says, "Oh, I think she would have killed Gypsy," Gypsy attempted her life and
absolutely.
covered for her.
Yeah.
And if any of that was true, Gypsy would have been gone a long time ago. That's come on.
Exactly. Not until much. Oh, let me wait until she's a full grown adult.
20 something, yeah. 20 something, then do it.
It is a society problem. Recently seen that the cast of the new Harry Potter series was
Oh my God.
Oh God, here we
released,
go.
and the girl that is going, the actress that is going to play Hermione, has been getting major online backlash. And she's a child. Like, I get that she's an actress, and for the
That comes with that. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about this situation or what she's even talking about. I'm gonna have to do my own research on that
her parents
because I don't know how true this even is. And if it is, fame comes with a price, unfortunately. And if people are saying that, yeah, you got to protect your child from that at that point. Like, if you're willingly to put your child into a movie, you've got to protect them.
Responsibility as a parent too.
I don't know who would be saying all this, like who would be talking ill on a child, but or on this child.
And who the fuck does Gypsy think she is? Like,
I can see
it's
Bree's
not
friend.
that you're not going to be able to stop people. You can't censor people. You can't tell somebody you can't do bullying. We need to advocate against the people of bullying. No, you need to teach yourself how to respond to bullies versus trying to correct the bullies.
Go talk to Donald Trump. He's like the biggest bully in the world.
Exactly. And you're not going to silence him.
Yeah, he won't shut up. He responds to every bad post. It's like, God,
I really wish Gypsy, just like Gypsy.
That would be funny. We're fucking children in this country. It's like, could we just, for the love of Christ,
All right, here we go.
for those people that say, well, she puts herself out there, just like
There
they
you
tell
go.
me, well, you
You
put
do.
yourself out there.
You do.
Okay, but does that make it right?
Yes. Yeah.
It does.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes I feel
Go tell that to every fucking person who gets criticized on the internet.
Exactly.
I mean,
get it
since
too, why
we
you
were
put it
talking
out
about
there,
the
but
chat,
look at that.
we're talking about the Dad Challenge podcast.
Does Morbid cry?
Right, but he critiques people that I kind of like Matt and Abby. No offense to, I don't know their whole lore. There's some of these family channels I watch a little bit, but whatever. Like Foodie Beauty, okay, people
yeah.
stream about her all the fucking time.
Yeah, and Amberlyn Reed.
Yes, all of them.
Katie
So
Joy.
does it make it right? No, I don't know, but it happens. Welcome to the internet.
Yeah.
Well, if you're guilty too. I mean,
If you don't like it, don't be here. I'm sorry, and I hate that the internet is that way. Maybe one day it'll change, but until now,
It
everyone's
won't.
entitled
It's just what
to
it
their
is.
opinion.
And
Except
Gypsy's
the
not
media.
going to change it.
Yeah, just move off Skid Row. Move to a
You
better
call it
neighborhood.
bullying. We're just putting out like the reality of the situation. We may
that's
take some digs at you.
All bullying.
Yeah.
It's not all
But then-
bullying. People trying to tell you the truth
But
about
we're
it.
not
People
bullying,
pick
we're not
on the
doing it
most
to her.
beautiful. You could be the most beautiful person in the world, and people are gonna pick on you somehow.
There's a whole the woman
That's
has
very
said
true.
she's
That's
so
very
mid
true.
where they show she goes, these are men's reactions or posts about this like beautiful woman, and they're like average, and then she shows the pictures of the guys, and it's like
Right?
you know,
Yeah.
everywhere. Yeah, right. You could be you're right. The most beautiful models, actresses, all get called ugly or fat. Oh, she has a little thing of fat there. Oh, she's too skinny. Oh, she's wrinkly. Join the world, Gypsy. Join the fucking world.
Starlight, we need a soundboard of you saying, "Get off the fucking internet."
Well, that is why I won't be satisfied until she's just not on the internet.
Yeah,
She should have done like Casey Anthony and hid.
Yes. If you
tried.
want
No,
all
I
this to
agree.
go away, then that's when you have to step away from this. But she can't do that because she thinks this is her money maker.
Yeah,
No, that's not even why. It's because her ego feeds off of this.
That
this is how she
too.
survives on life. Like she
Yeah,
needs this.
that
She's
too.
not making much money
It's
right now off this.
serves fries.
She just leans into the hate. She won't, rather than say, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to, I'm going to, take care of my child and do something that I've, I know, mean tweets on Jimmy Kimmel. And, just take care of your child, grow, experience the world with your child without a camera. Okay. It's possible.
Well, and here's an example. Starlight, you do it. Kesh, whatever. I'm sorry. Does
Keish.
it? Y'all get any time, Keish. Whenever you guys have your babies and they're needing something, y'all do your thing, right? You be a parent. Like when the one video where the baby's crying and she's trying to put that stupid saucer toy thing together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She
Weird.
just like straight ignored her baby the whole time.
Yeah, it was so odd. Even Ken was like, I got to put her down for a
She could
minute.
have paused it. She could have paused
Yeah.
it, intended to her child. But see, this is why people are going to judge, because especially the ones that have children, we know.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
I got weirded out with her live streams when she was watching the show. That was uncomfortable watching her.
It was
Yeah.
very watching her watch herself, and she's just with a
so
little
weird.
grin on. Ugh.
I've never even, when I've been on live, different big creators, really big creators on YouTube, and I won't go back. I won't go back and even read the comments, because I had a friend who was like,
Oh no.
they were talking about what they were wanting to do to you, and I'm like icky comments. So like, guys do it, and I'm like, thank you. I will not be checking that out, because no way.
It's better to just not know.
Oh, I don't want to.
Ignorance. It's great.
Ignorance is bliss.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No.
That's why I have to stay out of Discord, because like the less I know, the better.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Oh,
not
Starlight.
there. I don't want to go.
Starlight, you're
fine
in.
being ignorant.
Sorry, Nicole.
That's all right.
Oh, sorry. No, I was going to say your intro to your opening for your live streams, Starlight.
I need to add to it. That one's so old. That's like 3 years old now.
You got to add Dreamer to it now. That's great.
Yes,
But that's
I
just
really
like-
need
that's
Dreamer on
just-
there.
Starlight, what's wrong with you?
It's a great example of how to handle, like, to
biggest
me, like, that's
Yeah.
empowering because you're showing them, like,
Yeah,
you're
you're
not
owning it.
phased. And
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
making a joke out of it, so you're even like
That's why,
like,
like,
to
when I was
me,
in the drama community, that's what would piss them off is because I would clown them back. Like, they would dox or, I've been doxed. I've had people threaten me. You hear it like, I'm going to put your husband up, things like that. And then I respond with, maybe a dig, but it's funny at the same time. And you came after my family. I came after your hernia.
evil
So
hates being evil hates when you laugh at it, you know?
Right.
Right. Absolutely. Yes, that's for
You're
sure.
really good at that too, Keish, because they've made, I don't have to tell you, they've made
Oh my
like
god, I
they
think
have
it's so funny.
Oh,
I
Keish.
heard
I think it's so
Bree
funny.
said somewhere that I've been doxing people for 10 years. First of all,
That's so
I
funny.
haven't been on the internet, like as in like YouTube and things like that, for 10 years.
Right.
And
And he always
I
comes
am
in.
not, that's one thing I'm not known around here as a doxer.
That's so
Okay.
weird.
You'll never find streams or clip. Like if I had doxed
Well,
people,
she's
don't you think
deflecting her own doxing.
it would be clipped all over the internet. Okay,
So
people used to clip the shit out of me.
did you hear did you watch a little bit of the stream with Ivy Rose Girls Loud yesterday?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
didn't get to see that.
Bree knew we were streaming her because
yeah.
Yeah.
people didn't come in. And the first thing we turn on her live stream, and it's just her going off about you. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't
About
even about
me.
Starlight.
Yes.
What did I have to do with that?
Nothing.
What'd she say? I must have missed
Oh,
that.
I don't remember.
I
One
don't
ear
know.
out the
God.
other.
Oh my.
Oh, and she's still accusing me of having something to do with whatever happened to her husband. Never in my life have I ever called authorities or gave a shit to even like look that kind of stuff up.
Who cares?
I would never do that to someone, especially I just wouldn't
Not
do
even
that,
Brie.
period. Not even to Brie, I wouldn't do something like that. I just don't, that's not my character. Like, you can call me a lot of things, but one thing I promise you I'm not going to do is try to fuck with your real life in any way. I don't
No,
care.
never.
You give
No,
me
you're so
plenty to go
supportive.
on from what comes out of your mouth. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're really supportive. I think it's just like the nicer you are, the more like, I mean, you're a big stream. I mean, you're big in the community and everybody knows you. And you're so nice and sweet and funny. They're like threatened by it. They're so fixated.
Well, it's like they want me to be this big bad person that they say I am, and
They're jealous.
I learned that a long time ago. Like, I'm never gonna be what you say I am. You can call me anti-Semitic, whatever, that kind of bullshit, but I'm never gonna be what you say I am. I know what I am. I know who I am. Keep on keeping on, Bree. You fucking, like, why is my name? Never mind. I'll just continue to say your name. I really want to revisit that stream, Bree, because you insist you didn't dox me. Yes, the fuck you did.
Yes, she did. I saw that.
She doxed me several times.
Yes.
But she insists that never happened. Are you insane?
I can't believe she still acts like it didn't happen. It's weird.
She would show all your information. I saw it with my own eyes.
Look, to be fair, I was the first. Yeah, I was the first to start calling that bitch out, like before people even knew who she was, mainly on my other channel. And her response to me calling her out for her gypsy bullshit, because I knew, I just call out her bullshit. Right. She went straight to doxing me.
Wow, see?
I mean, that's kind of how like you and I started talking because Bree was attacking me so bad, and you're like,
Thank
"Fuck
you,
that
Nana
bitch."
L.
I was like, "Yeah, I like you, Starlight."
Nana L knows, she's been around for a long time. When I ran over those candles, yeah, one time this lady that I was beefing with, like, it's a long story, but she sent me like some free candles, and they were shit. And she did some nasty shit. This woman is vile. So I ran them over and I filmed it.
No, that's
Because she was mad because I didn't do a review on her stanky candles. Her candles sucked. Okay, they did. This woman should not be allowed to make candles. And I ran them over with my car.
That's funny.
That's pretty funny though.
I love that.
It was. It was great.
I guess, my whole takeaway from this is people are like, you got to do advocacy work, Gypsy. But who is she advocating to? Children? Oh, you got to
Herself
be
and
better.
children.
You got to do better. Like Starlight, like I'm getting a little upset because you're like, stay away from the kids. Like, she better fucking
Yeah.
stay away from the
Yeah, I
kids
don't
because
feel
I
like
have
she
a child.
advocate. Yeah,
She's
exactly. Can you imagine
become
your kid coming up to you and being like, "Mom, Gypsy Rose Blanchard gave me a lot of great advice on
she's a safe place.
bullies."
I'd be
She's
like,
a
Yeah.
Yeah,
safe place.
no,
She's not. She's not a safe place, kiddos. Remember this.
Hold on, I'm looking for
Like
something real quick.
my skin would
'Cause I
jump
got
off if that ever
yeah.
happens. My skin will jump off. I would be one of those people. Keisha visited my house. Yeah, bitch, I would. like, what are you doing? Do we need to talk mom to mom? Because I'll school you really quick.
Hold on, I'm trying to find something real quick. Where is that?
One random thing is when she was trying to, like on her show, when she was trying to play chess. My son has like won contest. Huh?
Sorry. I went into Discord. That happens every time I go in. Sorry.
No, my son was like, "What is she doing with her chess? Like, she's not even really playing. What the hell?" He's like 16, and he's like played chess for a couple of years, and he's won in this, in his competitions in school and UIL and all that. And I said, "Tell me what she's doing here." I said, "Because if this girl knows how to play chess and I don't, I'm gonna get upset." He goes, "No, she don't know what she's doing. She's just moving it around." It was
All
wild.
right. I'm about to have to go, but I want to play something before I do. It's just a little something funny. It was a video I had made. Where is it?
Miss Scoops is in the back.
Oh, Becca, you always come up when I have to go. Damn it.
It's Becca.
There we go. Hey, Becca.
Hey, can you hear me?
You always come right when I'm ending.
Sorry. I was making
How
a video.
dare
Listen,
you?
We
love you.
I can't spill all of the beans, but something happened to Toddy. Do you guys know? Okay. I made a video. I didn't put anything in it about it because it's her story to tell. You think that cyberbullying crap Gypsy put up is bad? That's nothing of what just happened to Toddy One Skip. I cannot believe
I saw it. It's disgusting.
What happened? What happened?
Oh my gosh!
Has she put it out? Has she put it out? Because I don't want to be.
I don't know. People were saying something earlier.
Because I saw it.
Earlier in the chat, they were saying something, but I couldn't really understand what they were trying to tell me.
So
Okay.
what happened?
Promise me, everyone, if Toddy. Okay. Toddy's going to put a video out about it. I want you guys.
She made
to
a video.
Oh,
Toddy. Yeah, they're all saying that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
she put
Here's
it
what
out.
happened. She sent me the screenshot. So you guys all know the internet sweetheart guy with the tattoos all over his face.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend is Erin, right? And she's
Yeah.
quite a known doxer herself, right? Internet sweetheart sent Toddy a Cash App request. It said either pay him $1,000 or he's going to expose her tomorrow online. That's called extortion. That's called blackmail. That's against the law. That
we have
is
Aaron's
against
full
the law.
name. We have Aaron's full name.
Wow, that's. Oh,
Yeah.
but you can go after.
I'm sorry.
those, Toddy.
Hold on. I'm so sorry. To
Go
make you
after
repeat
them
that.
hard.
I was doing like two things. What happened now? I'm so sorry.
Okay, so you know how you can get a Cash App? People can send you money, right? Through
Yes,
Cash
yes.
App, but they can also send you send me money, right? Hey,
Yeah.
send me money. He sent Toddy, hey, send me $1,000 by tomorrow. If you don't send me the $1,000 by tomorrow, I'm going to make a video exposing you.
That's a threat. Like, oh my god.
Who made the
And
threat?
this is
I'm
dangerous.
sorry.
Internet
This is
sweetheart, the tattoo guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
God.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm like
My husband's
reading. I'm reading and responding to something at the same time. My
That's okay.
StreamYard is being weird.
That's okay. That's
But
okay.
why? What prompted that?
Well, they're of course in their world,
Aaron,
right?
because of Aaron, right?
Because of
Fuck you,
Aaron.
Aaron.
Because
Fuck
of
you.
Aaron. This is
Mhm.
because of Aaron. Because Aaron gets Tattoo Boy to do her dirty work, I guess. So
Yeah, and vice versa.
Aaron
Right.
is so vile. The first time I ever heard her, she was like threatening to people.
I don't even like talking about her because there's so much of real lifers.
So
Like
Scribbles is Aaron's Nick, really.
Yes. Yes. I agree with that.
Gross.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Way to go, Bree. Bring her into the.
Yeah,
Bree
y'all
brought
are real
them
smart,
in.
really smart guys.
Yeah,
and
well now
so
she's hanging
intelligent.
out with someone else, but I
The
digress.
devil is stupid, and y'all are the devil, dude.
What do you mean, Starlight? They have another
No, I'll
person?
tell you later, like somewhere
Okay.
else.
Okay.
Trying to send myself something.
That's so bold to do an online threat, like an actual threat.
Yeah, I have the screenshot. I mean, why would you? That's like that's extortion. You can't do
Yeah.
that.
Well, everyone should go check out Tottie's video for sure.
Yeah.
Share it too.
Well, I can't. I gotta go.
But
All right. Well, I'm gonna go too, but I just
Bye,
put out a
guys.
video too. If you guys would go watch it, I
Ooh,
appreciate
okay. I
it.
didn't know. Yeah, y'all make sure to check out Becca's new video. I did not
I'm
know
jumping
that.
down so I can go watch. Bye, guys.
All right. All right,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
I'll
Thank
talk to
you
you
so
later.
much for coming up, guys.
Love you,
Bye,
Starlight.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Starlight. See you later, boo.
All right. Bye, girl.
Boy.
Bye. All right. I was going to share this real quick. So I made a response one time to somebody, and maybe this is how you should go about it, Gypsy. All right. Just saying. After this, we'll end it. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to you guys who sent me Cash Apps or PayPal. It is truly appreciated, and it helps me so much. So I truly appreciate you guys. And I just appreciate you coming in the chat and showing support, putting your opinions, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. I don't know when that will be. So make sure you click that bell so you get a notification for when I go live, because I don't have a set time as of right now. So we're going to play this little video, and then I will see you guys next time. Love you so much. Bye.
Hello, everybody. So, a lot of people, I can't see Tracy in the chat because I have her miserable, old, dirty sock, fucking miserable bitch. I have her blocked. So, whatever she says in the chat, I can't see her. Don't time her out or anything like that. But, so let me get my response here. Because, this pretty much sums up any explanation that I owe you, Tracy. Okay? It's okay. It's going to be okay, I promise.
You gonna go all the way over, buddy? No? Oh, so good. Again? Could you imagine having all that air in your intestines? How good that must feel just to let it all out?
Exactly.
Poor thing.
How dare you? How dare you? Way to go.
There you go.
Here's your response, bitch. Hey, Mom Queen. Hey, Punky. I'm over here talking on mute. Well, there you go. That was my response to her, was a bunch of horse farts. So, Gypsy, my suggestion to you, if you are so not bothered, well, just put up a little something funny. Instead, you're going on an anti-bullying campaign saying you're going to advocate for children. Bitch, this has only just begun. All right. Now attention needs to be drawn to this, because this person doesn't need to be influencing any kind of child in any way, shape, or form. You're disgusting, Gypsy. You're a disgrace, and you will always be known for a mommy murderer who got away with murder on top of that. And Dreamer, you're also just a fucking insane trash bag. So with that being said, everybody have a great one. I'll see you next time. Bye. A disclaimer that I don't have all that much time today. I got a little bit of time today.
This beat is going to drop in 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fair game, right? Bye, everybody.